Hello everybody! I'm Manakyn, welcome to the stream. How you all doing today? Happy 101, indeed. Happy 101. I cannot believe that this game, oh my god, this game has absolutely destroyed my sanity. Hello Arcane. Hello Slippery. Hello Raph. Hello Dumb. This game has destroyed my sanity. This game has destroyed my family. This game has destroyed my life. And I would do it all over again. Oh, man. Anyway. How you guys been? It's been a weekend, huh? Not again. We're gonna start over from root zero, everyone. How's it going, Panini? Welcome from work. Or welcome from your work. Yeah. You know, I was just playing through Genshin, and I was just thinking, one of the big problems I have with Genshin is half the times it feels like a cutscene simulator. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much... Yeah, that's pretty much what I feel half the time. Not like 100 Line. 100 Line's literally just a book. I'm functionally reading a novel. You know what? Let's just play some 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time, we saw what happens when we said goodbye to Ato. And right now, we are going through a very long book. Yeah, it's like a 4-volume novel. Yeah, and this time we are going to see what happens when we finally work together with Hiruko to solve the time mysteries. But yeah, that's yeah. Whoa! I'm looking at my achievements. Only 17% of people unlocked a story lock. That's crazy. Only 17%. Holy frick. You watched a 5-hour analysis video on this game. I'm not sure I have the patience for that. I would be watching it like 5 seconds in. You're wrong! No, Tsubasa is the best, followed by Kako. How dare you rank Gaku as number 1? Anyway. Time for some 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Where's the sound? There it is. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. How's it going, Lucky? Again. Alright. Let's get back hanging out with Hiruko. What were we doing? Well... What were we doing? Right. We were adventuring with Hiruko we were talking with Hiruko about timelines. And it is day 11. Dang. But now, we can finally complete some of our gifts. Hello, Kako. Oh, right, she's not confident yet, because it's only day 11. Oh, man, this is so weird, man. Takumi. No. 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 Hiruko. We can finally complete this one. Where is Hiruko? 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 Ah, no! Fine. Apparently we can't complete Hiruko's. I guess we'll complete Ato's. Here you go. Have some sunglasses from when we blinded you.
You truly understand me,
Get out of here. All right, it seems like we're running out of supplies. Ato is okay now, but it depends on the timeline. It's true. Yeah, but he's locked up in the strange room right now. Hello, Kioma. Hello. Let's see here. You know, I'm gonna do something I've never done before. Can't go exploring now. I stand corrected. I will do nothing. Do you know what we'll do? We'll do something we haven't done in a very long time. We're gonna spend time with Darubi. I missed you so much.
Takumi, come play a game with me. I really love old school eroge. Eroge from the old days are more like supernatural objects and games. The madness of the creator, the uninterrupted total pathos of the absolute goodie bag of fetishes under the guise of a game. Playing games like that makes something burn inside my chest. They make my soul shriek with excitement like,
Darumi!
Anyway, that's why you have to play one of my favorite games. You'll totally love it, I swear, okay?
We can't play a game like that. We're supposed to be in a school.
Shut up and stop acting like a teacher's pet! Show me your soul!
After that, I was captured by Darumi and forced to play Love in Deep Space.
And then after that, this one slams you against the wall like he's gonna abuse you. Isn't it hot?
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. Well then, good night.
Takumi got super traumatized. Hidaka said we talk more tomorrow. She's finally telling me stuff. I don't think she's about to back out on that promise. I had no choice but to trust her. I crawled into bed and slept.
Get prepared to be ready to give your...
Hi, Hiruko. She told me to meet her at the entrance hall. Are we gonna go out on a date?
Huh?
Are we exploring outside? Don't you want to hear the rest of the story? I mean, yeah. Then don't ask questions and follow me. Hiruko walked at a brisk pace, and I grabbed an extinguisher and hurried after her. Oh. Out we go. So, where are we going?
Oh?
Why are you always so dense? I know what you want to ask me. We're going to the one place where I can properly explain things. You mean the old lab?
Oh.
Better than giving you a labotomy. This is the worst game ever. I hate this game. We're out of this timeline. We're out of this timeline. Can we go back to, like, I don't know, we'll go back to the cult route or something. That was a joke. Worst girl. Yeah, it was weird to hear Hiruko joke. That was a mannequin tear. Get out. Stop wasting time with your nonsense. Let's go. You're the one who said the joke. Hiruko was already on the move. Too far away to hear any protest I might give. I muttered my complaints to the air. I filled Hideko in on what happened to the timeline with the zombie outbreak. Like she told me yesterday, she didn't have any memories of the second half of that timeline. Or more accurately, anything happened after she was zombified. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we made a trap. Do you guys remember Kurana just looking at the bowl? Yeah, Kurana didn't do... Wait, Kurana's the one with the shovel. Why is she not doing any work? And then we captured an Ato. And then we found the gays. And then Takamaru sacrificed himself. And then Kako and Moko. And then the gays. It's just like I thought. Zombies are actually just gay parasites. It all began with Fish 1 and Fish 2, the specimens that Darumi and Gaga... Right. I completely forgot it's totally their fault. Fish 2 was already a king, including me.
Oh?
Those eggs hatched into male gays and burrowed themselves into the corpse's brains.
Uh-huh.
That explains one of the biggest mysteries around here. It does? Which one?
Oh?
You're better off not knowing. But I know you'll only pester me about it, so I'll tell you later. Wait, are the gay already here? When we arrived, Hideko dispelled her class armor. Why did we change back to our regular clothes?
Tuh.
You can't put on a leap suit while wearing class armor. I don't think we'll actually need the suits this time, but it's just the force of habit.
Huh?
Why don't they work if you have class armor on? Leap suits have the ability to repel hemoanima. They're not affected by attacks from class weapons. You know, I just realized the sponsor is in the suit in the killing game, and all the other zombies also have suits, right? That's because Kako was teleported here, so she would already know that about the suits. And then somehow Ato also isn't in that timeline where Kako disappeared. Ato also disappeared. So he followed gay Kako into the killing game route. Right. And then he put on another suit. Wait a second, but what does that mean? Right. When we didn't actually kill gay Kako. We killed a zombie. I remember that. And that's why gay Kako continued to control more zombies. Whereas... But where did the bees come from? That was never answered. I mean, probably from the box of blessing. Everything that cannot be explained can be explained by the box of blessing. Gay Kako is the first sponsor. Or at least we're like 99.999% sure. Okay, everything that can't be explained can be probably explained by the box of blessings. So, gay Kako probably found the blocks of blessings and then created the bees? But how did she figure out which box? I mean, she could probably figure out because we figured it out at some point. But then, will we ever see how she created the bees? Anyway, enough speculating on bees. If you tried to put on a class armor, the two would refuse to touch, like magnets with the same polarities. And doing a parallel leap without these suits is bad?
Oh?
You shouldn't need to ask me that. You've already experienced leap damage firsthand. Wait, I just realized. It must be that Hideko remembered her memories in the killing game route because she knew where to find more suits. Anyway. Leap. What? It's what happens when you parallel leap without a leap suit. Why? I'm not going to question it. It's just, you know, if you try to jump timelines without the suit, you get hurt. On B. You've mentioned that leaping stuff a couple of times. What does it mean? Come on, Takumi, it's not that hard. That's what I brought you here to explain. Are you familiar with the concept of parallel universe? Parallel universes do not exist. It was a poor explanation by some physicists, and now everyone thinks that, oh, there are actually a million versions of me out there. It's like, no, it's not true. Yeah, Eito told me about them. Oh, wow. I cannot believe that stupid theory from Route 0 somehow is relevant in Route 150,000. It's like, what the Are you saying the different timelines we've experienced are the same thing? Exactly. If it helps, you can think of parallel universes as the worlds of other timelines. So parallel leaping is... Just as its name implies, the process of traveling or leaping to a parallel universe. But I don't know the difference between parallel and perpendicular. It kind of implies we're going pretty far. People call trips through time leaps sometimes, right? Is it like that? No, the direction is different. A time leap means going forward or backwards, so a perpendicular leap. A parallel leap is horizontal movement. I never passed 6th grade geometry, so, Or like changing trains to ride a different line. We can't use parallel leaps to go back to the past or forward to the future. Instead, we move on the same place at the same point in time, but on a different timeline. Okay, so we can finally use this to track everything that happens. There are so many questions. You know Takumi can't read, right? There are so many questions I have. We ran into a bunch of people a bunch of different times. There was one time where in the murderer routes, there are a few different problems. There are a few different times where in the murder routes, there are a few different times where we run into the sponsor twins. Now I'm pretty sure the sponsor twins are Hiruko and Takumi, which means we're gonna run into them in the Retsnam route as well. I remember we ran into the sponsor twins in the Retsnam route when me and Darumi were looking for Retsnam in the city. I remember we run into them. We ran into Retsnam. Where else? Not Retsnam. We ran into the sponsor twins in the killing game when Takumi walked in on us while looking for the bees. And I mean, there are a few other places as well. Take a look at this diagram. Take a look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Hiruko, really, is this the time? Let's say we leave from timeline A at 1:01 a.m. We'd arrive at timeline B at the same time. Yeah, but we also have travel distance between the school and this place, so... Also, who built this place?
Oh.
Essentially, our coordinates in time don't change. Only the world that we inhabit. There's another difference, too. A time leap would be like your journey back after the first cycle. Only your consciousness was affected. It's not like you got into a time machine and physically went back in time. But that's not the case with parallel leaps. When we leap, our bodies are traveling to those alternate realities. And that makes the thing that makes this possible is this, the PLM.
Oh.
You've already guessed from the PL part It stands for Parallel Leap Machine. Wait a minute. You mean that just after midnight on day 5, we leapt to another timeline?
Oh.
You only just figured that out now? You really are slow sometimes. Sorry. Okay, let me think. Day 5. Day 5. I'm pretty sure we leapt to the kill Ato route, because Kato is dead. Day 5. Leave the school. No. Leave the school. Yes. So most likely we went to the leave the school no route. Well, excuse me. Which means on this day, I remember Takumi was attacked. And then we just randomly woke up. I remember that. And then Gaku was dead. Or no, Gaku was dead and then we were attacked. And someone stabbed us with something. So that was Hiruko who did that. Where did we go? Which timeline was it? In an answer to my question, Hiruko took out a handheld device and showed me the screen. Oh my god, it's canon! Oh my... We have been staring at the menu of the PLM this whole time. The timeline is canon. Look at that. We are hundreding the line.
Oh.
A map of the different timelines based on the machine's data. The timeline we went to that night was the Hunt Mystery. Okay, so the Invader Hunt and Mystery timeline. The Hunt, what, isn't that a brand of ketchup? No, that's Hunts. It's a timeline that splits into 2 on day 25. Whether or not we participate in the killing game. In one of them, you don't remember yet, we're forced to participate in a killing game called the Invader Hunt. Wow, Darumi must have been really happy. She was really happy. I call that branch the Hunt timeline. Right, I also remember, what is it? Around day 24, Kako is sent back in time. Which is where the whole let's play a killing game thing comes from. I think, it's day 24 or day 25? Or day 26? I don't remember, but around the time, so the timelines match up. The other branch you should remember. It's the one where Gaku was killed on day 5. Kako's body was found on day 27. You investigated the matter and figured out that it was Shoma who killed Kako. But then, Shoma killed himself. This time you pinned Ava. And then she blew up. All that cake wasted. And then why did everyone else die? Oh no, it's just those. You are beset by a whole host of mysteries, but still, you did your best to solve them. That's why I call this branch the Mystery Timeline. We can also call it the Danganronpa Timeline if you want. Kako kills Gaku. She doesn't like Yaoi. No, actually Takumi kills Gaku. Because he doesn't like Yaoi. The Hunt Mystery Timelines, huh?
Oh.
That's right. And this is the line that both of them split off from. So I combined them and making it the Hunt Mystery Timeline. And that's the one where we're going? Yes, on day 5, just after midnight. But why would you want to go there? I had 2 objectives. One was to prevent Gaku's death. The other was to do something about Omega. Did we run into Omega already? Oh my god. Wait, what? So we got alpha. I think we have a gamma. We have an omega. Is there a beta? It's like, okay. Just say it's gay Takumi. Just say gay Takumi. Why did she waste all the cake? All that cake wasted. Prevent Gaku's death. Yeah, she kind of failed there. Whoops. Just for a moment, Hiruko hesitated. Omega is the one who killed Gaku. Yeah, I screwed up. My bad. Actually, I'm going to be real. It's probably Takumi's fault that since he jumped in and tried to stop her, and he was like, blah, blah, blah. Like, great, now I have to take care of this child. Is there a daycare around here somewhere? You mean X? Isn't that what the mastermind behind the murders? X is also the sponsor. No, X and Omega are different people. Omega is gay. I just realized. Can you imagine if someone said, no, these two are different people. You see, he's gay. There was no parasite there, but it was the same as if he'd been taken over by one. That's what drove him to murder Gaku. Even if I hadn't dealt with him, he would have tried to kill again. And that's why she started strangling Takumi, because she thought Takumi was, well, gay Takumi. That's why I went to that timeline, to remove the gay data from Omega's brain. Those were my goals that night. I didn't get it, so I waited for her to carry on.
Oh.
You see, I am incredibly homophobic. On day 4, you saw me and Sirei talking, yes? The thing that he gave me was the cerebral glitch repair program. What? A what now? So in some timelines, I guess Hiruko succeeds, and some timelines she fails? Do you know what I really want to understand? I want to understand the comedy route, okay? That is like the biggest mystery right now, okay? So, in the comedy route, we dodge, the killer's attacks. Wait. Hold on. In the comedy route... Oh, wait, this take action. Dodge the attack or kick the attacker. Right. In the comedy route, we save Hiruko from the person who's attacking her. So that might be the sponsor. But we know that gay Takumi is the attacker. But in the comedy route, gay Takumi doesn't die. Whoever's in the suit dies. But we also know the person in the suit isn't Yugamu. So it must have been either me or Hiruko who was in the sponsor suit when we attack Hiruko. But then another person appears, which probably was Hiruko. Okay, so in this timeline, it seems like what happened is that we jump to stop gay Takumi. And Takumi takes on the role of the serial killer, although he's not a serial killer at the time. But we try to stop gay Takumi. He takes on the role of the serial killer, and then he actually dies. because he misses his attack and gets thrown into the fire. No, he doesn't die because he's actually wearing a suit. So he kind of like, it looks like he died, but he didn't actually die. And then Takumi saves, and then Hiruko, or future Hiruko. This is so confusing! Okay, so past Hiruko gets attacked, and then future Hiruko has the suit, she injects Takumi, and they save him, and then the comedy route happens. And I'm not sure how the comedy route happened. Did they just drug him? Maybe something goes wrong with his brain when they're saving him, and as a result, he just goes insane. That's probably what happened in the comedy route. Maybe it's the box of blessings. You know what? It's the box of blessings. Why was Kako and Takamaru bonito? It's because of the gay. Or rather, a thumb drive with the program loaded onto it. I couldn't have erased the gay data without it.
Ah.
Why did Sirei have something like that? Okay, so we have to remember day 24. I think, was it day 24? Take action. No, day 16. Day 16 is when the comedy and the slasher route split off. I want to remember that. I want to figure that out. That's a matter for another day. The important thing is it was handed over. Once I had the program, I jumped to the Hunt mystery timeline at midnight on day 5, just like you saw. Hiruko went on to tell me what happened after that, during the time I lost track of her. First of all, she went back to the school and rang Omega's doorbell. She hid in the dorm roof and waited for the murderer. This is exactly what happened. I remember this. Then she dropped down and knocked him out with a strike to the back of the neck. With Omega unconscious, all that was left was to take him to the infirmary and repair him. But then, the gay data in his brain took over. He got up, grabbed Hiruko's arm, and threw her against the wall. Right, the gay are super strong. Well, is he strong if he doesn't have the gay in him? He just has gay data? I don't know. I was still down at the morgue at the time, freaking out over Eito. Of course, now I realize that was Eito from that timeline. In that timeline, I must have decided to kill him on that night. So it was only natural that his corpse would be there. I guess he's not going to question why he's not a mummy, because Sirei repaired him, but I guess he would remember that. Maybe. Anyway, that was when I heard the noise. Turns out that was the sound of Hiruko crashing into the wall upstairs. When I went out into the corridor, I heard another noise. It must have been the infirmary door opening. That was when Omega got away. He must have realized that there was someone else around and ran. Of course, I didn't actually see any of this. That blow against the wall knocked me out. And then the next time you came to, I was holding you. That's right. And my heart started beating very quickly, and that's why I had to kill you. Then I kicked you in the stomach and tried to break that little matchstick you call a neck. Couldn't you try to sound a little bit more sorry about that? I already apologized. No, you didn't! What do you mean? Haven't you figured it out yet? I had a bad feeling about this. A chill ran down my spine, and I broke out in goosebumps. He does remember Hiruko kissing him, which means he does remember what happened. After you blacked out and I got a proper look at you, I noticed something. Oh, he had leap damage, so she knew that this was Takumi from the other timeline. All right. We're gonna call him... What is this? What is this route called? What is this route called? We're gonna call this route the Rizless route. No, that's too many of them. There are too many routes for it to be called the Rizless route. We're gonna call it the parallel route. Okay, we're gonna call this the parallel route. Okay, so the parallel Takumi had leap damage, while Hunt Mystery Takumi did. This is so confusing. Oh, why did you have to put in time travel? That was when I realized I made a mistake. So I released you and went looking for Omega. I knew where he'd be, the classroom of the first floor. From the ways things played out before, he was bound to show up there eventually because he was killing Gaku. I got there as fast as I could, but...
I was too late. When I opened the door, I saw Gaku's body, covered in blood. And standing above him was Omega, still waving around a kitchen knife.
Please, don't tell me was Omega.
Oh?
I'm sorry, but it's true. Omega's true identity. The person with the Gi data in their brain.
Oh my god! Omega's true identity. The person with the Gi data who killed so many people in that timeline, who was absolutely vile and heinous.
The one who
Oh
killed
my
Gaku.
god! Just say it!
It was you, Takumi Sumino.
Why is that picture so funny though? Oh boy! I get to kill Gaku! He's so happy! Since this is the base for parallel, we call it the based route? I don't know. This is your doomed yaoi. You gotta look at it in full color. Okay, I will. American Psycho.
No. It's a lie. I won't believe it. I did it. I killed Gaku? No. It can't be. That can't be true.
Oh god, he's remembering the serial killer. Darumi, no! Did we black out again? I swear to frickin' God. Takumi, keep it together!
Burn out of troops! Get ready! Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to get...
This is the second time you've done this. I'm starting to get tired of it.
Did I pass out back at the lab?
Yes. And I carried you all the way back. I'd say that makes us even for the whole accidental strangling incident.
It's fine. I can see why you did it now. You thought I was the me from that Hunt mystery timeline.
He's getting overwhelmed. He's just dumb. Let's just go with that. I sat up and got out of bed. I remembered about the other timelines. You said that already. Back on day 2, but I remember more of them. How's it going, Kami? Takumi's just an average guy, and slightly below average. What exactly do you remember? Well, I hesitated. Those weren't memories I particularly wanted to dredge up again. It wasn't the Hunt mystery timeline, was it? You remembered the serial killer timeline. Why don't we call it the serial killer comedy timeline? It didn't take a genius to figure out which one she meant. Except the killer wasn't Yugamu. It was me. In that timeline, I killed Ava. hold on. Let me think. In the serial killer timeline, that's the slasher route, right? The slasher route. So in the timeline where we think it is... Okay, if we jump out the window, that ends up... No. If we dodge the attack, I think this goes down the zombie route. But in the... Because, if we dodge the attack, Yugamu dies, and we think he's the killer. But then after that, I think we get ambushed by the sponsor twins. I'm just gonna call them the sponsor twins, even though I know they're Hiruko and Takumi now. We get ambushed by the sponsor twins. At some point, like, we were trying to, like, hold a party or something like that. So in this route, in the zombie route, we're no longer gay, but we have zombies. Wait a second. In this route, we no longer gay, but we do have zombies. But the zombies are where gay Takumi comes from in the first place. Right? But it splits into comedy route here. Wait, hold on. The zombie route leads to gay Takumi. But Takumi already needs to be gay in order to get to the zombie route. Wait, this is some circular timeline crap. Hold on. Okay, so the zombie route is required for Takumi to be gay. But we already know that Takumi is gay here. Because we get... But, wait, hold on. If we go down this route, is it possible that Takumi didn't... Maybe Takumi... I have to refresh my memory, but perhaps Takumi didn't show any obvious signs of gay data over here. Is it possible? Did he show any signs of gay data? I'll have to replay these days to remember. But maybe he didn't show any signs of gay data here. And so there's a gayless Takumi that becomes gay. Okay, there is a straight Takumi. Okay, there is a gayless Takumi that becomes gay in this timeline. And then the gay Takumi will eventually lead to the comedy route and the slasher route. Because we 100% know he's gay in the slasher route because he's the slasher. Gay people are serial killers. It's a paradox. No. Maybe it's possible. Because... here... he kicks the attacker. And as a result... Wait, if he kicks the attacker here... Wait, so this entire thing is just circular timeline logic. Hold on, there has to be a fix. Is it possible the timelines can branch in multiple ways even though one is gay and one is not gay? That's possible, right? I mean, that would be some, like, crazy time crap, but... If Takumi is gay, but he kisses Hiruko, does that make him straight? I'm so confused. Then Moko. Then Takamaru. Then Kurara. Then Shoma. Then Darumi. Then Ima and Kako. Yugamu would love to answer that question. All of them. Everyone. All my friends. And in the end, even Nozomi. I started shivering. I felt off balance, like I might collapse at any minute. Are you all right? I wasn't all right. Not even a little. But I put my hand on my chest and forced myself to take some deep breaths. Who dies first in that route? Let me think. Oh, we can check with the chapter. Okay. We need to know who dies first on that route. This is the comedy serial killer timeline. Well, Ato, obviously, okay. Then everyone from the other school comes over. Okay. They're still alive. Here, they're still alive. And then we'll go down the serial killer timeline, which is kicking the attacker, who I suspect now is either Takumi or Hiruko. Okay. And then from here, wait. If we dodge the attack, we end up killing Yugamu, I think. Yes. Wait, Moko dies either way, if I remember correctly. Yes, Moko dies. Dodge the attack. Okay, Moko dies either way. But then dodging the attack, Yugamu ends up dying. Whereas this one, he doesn't. Which means that... Okay, Moko ends up dying, and then here we figure out that it's Yugamu who is the murderer. Yes. Okay, so we think that Yugami is the murderer, and this is the start of the zombie route. Which means, if we go down this timeline, we can see, up until this point, no one dies except for Ato. Which means the gay symptoms were actually dormant. I don't remember if did they manifest at the time? No, they haven't manifested yet. In fact, when Hiruko... Wait, who's being attacked right now? Okay, so here... Okay. Here is our first sign of the killer. And then here is when he shows up the second time. This time he's attacking Nozomi. And then we save her in this route and kill Yugamu. In this route, we never actually figure out who was in that thing. It turns out it was just Yugamu being a piece of crap. Which means that it is possible that while we go down this timeline, one Takumi is not gay, and it goes to the zombie route. Meanwhile, one Takumi is gay and goes down the slasher route. And which means that this decision on day 43 retroactively decides whether or not Takumi is gay. Which makes sense if we think of time as permanently defined instead of one event leading to another. If we think of the past, the present, and the future, because there are multiple timelines, we already know that, to an extent, fate is already decided. We don't have free will here. Which means the future can actually affect the past. which means that by dodging the attack, we retroactively make Takumi not gay, because he doesn't actually show any gay symptoms until we make the decision to become gay. So this decision is actually not dodge the attack versus jump out the window. This decision is actually whether or not Takumi wants to be gay. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. Okay, so in other words, Takumi, nobody has free will. Long story short, we have already figured out that no one has free will. Okay, yeah, he's an Ouroboros, so he just keeps going back and forth and back and forth. So functionally, in this timeline, he is both gay and not gay until he makes a decision. Schrodinger's gay. This is Schrodinger's gay. Takumi is simultaneously gay and not gay until he decides whether or not he will come out of the closet. Okay, I'm starting to get it, okay? We are now thinking with portals. Everyone is sitting there thinking like, what the frick is wrong with this guy? Is Manakyn okay? Is he going crazy? It wasn't all right. Not even a little. But I put my hand on my chest and forced myself to take some deep breaths. Wait! So that begs the question, is Takumi gay right now? I guess we'll find out.
Oh.
You were probably repressing those memories until now, as a self-defense mechanism. You sealed them away in the corner of your mind without being aware.
Ugh.
That's why I likened your mind to a steel shell. But I guess you really are as fragile as Salmon Row after all. I wasn't paying attention. The only thing I could hear clearly was my own ragged, raging heartbeat.
Oh.
This might sound like empty platitude, but I assure you, I say as someone with 40 years worth of experience.
Huh.
You dumb. Also, it's not your fault. You aren't the same person who did those horrible things. I guess he's not gay anymore. Look at this guy. He's so silly. Hey, guys! When you hear Ouroboros, you would think of Resident Evil or BlazBlue. I've never played BlazBlue, so I don't actually know what you're talking about. But Resident Evil... yeah, I can see that. Someone made fan art if Takumi was a commander. He would be a snake. He'd be a snake chasing his own tail. Fun fact, snakes do actually eat themselves. It actually becomes very dangerous for them. The one who killed Gaku on day 5 was a hunt mystery Takumi. Likewise, the Takumi in the serial killer timeline was someone completely different from who you are now. Is this? Oh, right. This is in the HVAC system. Even with those other versions of you, it was really the gay data in their brains that made them act this way. Okay, so let's think. Which timelines is gay Takumi cured? Okay. The Hunt mystery timeline, I think gay Takumi was cured. Is that true? In the Hunt mystery timeline, gay Takumi was cured. Yes. I don't remember exactly what day, but gay Takumi was cured in the Hunt mystery timeline. In the Slasher timeline, gay Takumi was never cured. So there are multiple bad endings in the Slasher timeline that result in gay Takumi winning.
And eventually he goes down the comedy route where he is cured. They weren't in control of themselves. You don't need to bear the responsibility for their crimes. Man, that also begs the question. If mind control exists, is the person being mind controlled guilty? Because it is still their brain, you know, doing things. It's just someone controlling their brain. Man, the moment we invent mind control, society's gonna go to hell. My breathing finally started to slow. I wiped the cold sweat that had formed on my forehead. What is this gay data anyway? And how did it get into my brain? I didn't know either until last night when you told me about the zombie outbreak. In that zombie timeline, you were infected on day 100. What happens if we don't save Kiyoshika? I think they destroy the pod, right? And we get eaten? I don't remember. Takumi isn't built for complex morality. The fish one gay queen laid an egg inside of you. That egg hatched into another queen, which burrowed its way into your brain and fused with you on a cellular level. Oh, I thought the gay queen just went inside and, like, attached to my brain. I guess she laid an egg and then that attached to my brain. Right. Right after that, the final attack began, and... Excuse me. We've already seen this. You can skip this, Takumi. Okay, sure. Your consciousness didn't disappear. It was brought back. Which means our brains are functionally the same as the end of the previous timeline. Which means our brains are aging even if our bodies aren't. Which means Hiruko's brain may be suffering from Alzheimer's at this point. Hiruko's brain is old. Along with your memories. Our memories persist across timelines, so they must exist in our brains as cognitive data. And in this case, the data included the presence of gay. The parasite didn't travel back in time with you, but it had merged with you so completely that it was already part of your consciousness. Isn't this going to be a problem? Doesn't that mean my brain still has gay data in it? Don't worry about it. It won't take you over ever again. The version of you has already been treated. I guess he already got his lobotomy. Treated?
Oh.
This is a timeline from after you successfully had the gay data removed. Specifically, the fish timeline. There are timelines like that? Trust me, a lot can happen over the course of 146 loops. I meant to tell you that yesterday, but Omega, the you in the Hunt mystery timeline, has been treated now too. The me in the Hunt mystery timeline has been treated? No, that's a lie. That's a lie. We haven't been treated. We choose not to leave the school. And Eito and Gaku are dead. I do remember. I think we created a bomb. I remember we created a bomb, or at least someone created a bomb, and the Tsukumo twins were like, Takumi, were you making something very cool or something like that? So, yeah, we were not treated yet. We have not been treated yet in the Hunt mystery timeline. She's lying. Either that or this is the Hunt mystery timeline that I'm not familiar with. You remember I said I walked in on Omega killing Gaku. Before he could escape again, I ran up to him and injected him with an anesthetic from the infirmary. A few seconds later, he was out cold. I hoisted him onto my back and carried him upstairs. Back in the infirmary, I put him in one of the recovery drones and got to work. I still had the repair program Sirei gave me. I installed it into the Revive-O-Matic and used it to erase the gay data from Omega. You saw me doing that, didn't you? Oh wait, maybe she did. Wait, no. Maybe the bomb was in the serial killer timeline. Yes, the bomb was in the serial killer timeline, which means the Hunt timeline has already been cured. No, but Tsubasa gets the quarterback liquid. Do you guys even remember the quarterback liquid? It was a long time ago. Okay, so the pod, for some reason, gets some sort of like cosmic miracle, and like acid starts chipping away at the escape pod. And in order to fix that, we need to get the quarterback liquid. And Takumi gives Tsubasa the quarterback liquid, but he also doesn't remember giving Tsubasa the quarterback liquid. So what the frick is up with that? You asked me who was in the machine before. Well, it was you. The Hunt mystery version of you. Why would gay Takumi give her the quarterback? That's a good question. So I don't know what's going on, but if he was cured, then we have to figure out how Takumi gave Tsubasa the quarterback liquid, but also doesn't remember that. And that must be something else. Something else must have happened.
Oh.
At any rate, the treatment was a success, and the gay data was completely removed. The Takumis in both the Hunt and Mystery timelines, from there, we'll be fine too. We won't have to worry about them hurting or killing anyone now.
Huh?
That's good, but what did you do with that me after you finished treating him? I took him back to his room and put him in bed. Not unlike what I did with you. That's right. You and I were in bed. What?
Oh.
Then I went back to the infirmary and slapped you around until you came to. Thank you, Hiruko. Do you know what? There are guys that are into this. Right, Arcane? I'm assuming you remember that. Yeah, also you remember saying I couldn't save him. No, you've told me all of this. I see that you meant Gaku. Like Gaku, fair. Hiruko's expression clouded over. She gave a little nod, her brows knitted together in sorrow and frustration. Hey, don't be like that. This is all my fault. I was the one who killed that version of Gaku, and everyone else in the serial timeline too. The serial timeline. We'll call that one the Cinnamon Toast Crunch timeline. How many times are you going to make me repeat it? It wasn't your fault. It was nice of Hiruko to say that, but it didn't do any good. I still felt like I was caught in a dark, sludgy whirlpool that was dragging me down, threatening to swallow me whole. What am I going to do with you? Remember your promise. Don't let the truth destroy you. Instead, destroy the truth. Wait, you didn't say that last part. Never mind. I had a feeling you'd react like this. That's why I was keeping it from you. I knew you'd end up feeling like you were responsible. I wanted these thoughts to go away. I wanted it all to stop. It took everything I had to croak out my next words. Rabbit, I'm sorry, but I'd like to be alone for a while. Hiruko sighed again, shaking her head in bewilderness. Bewilderness? Bewilderment. but she left all the same. A cold silence fell over the room. Give him a hug. Hiruko doesn't exactly have a lot of riz either. I could have sworn I heard a heavy rumbling, gurgling from somewhere deep beneath the ground. It sounded like the agonized groans of everyone who had died because of me. I dropped to the floor, covered my ears, and closed my eyes.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Come on, Takumi. My head was completely empty. We already know that, Takumi. I didn't really want to do anything. Oh my god, it wasn't even you! Oh my freaking god! Takumi's kind of mentally weak. I just sat there in the corner of my room. I hugged my knees and curled up. Damn, he's in the freaking fetal position! I wish I could disappear while time continued to flow around me. I could hear voices outside. My friends chatting and laughing. The sound cut me like a knife. In another timeline, I'd be the one to steal that laughter from them forever. Takumi, I swear to freaking God. Yeah, I mean, Box of Calamity. There were a whole bunch of gay that killed, too. At some point, my room started getting dark. The sun must be going down. Darkness seemed to trickle in until it filled the space completely. You spent the whole day in bed! Oh my god. Hiruko's never gonna fall in love with us. Lying there in the same position for so long, I lost all sensation, all awareness of my body. It didn't even feel like my body. It felt like my soul had come loose and I was staring down at my physical form from above. My visitor came in a little after that. Sabra, hey, what's up, Takumi? Oh. I tried to be a surfer for a few seconds. It didn't really work out. How long are you going to stay like this? Takumi!
Oh.
Everyone's worried about you. Except Kurara. She was laughing at you for being a poor. Well, I told them you were sick. I couldn't tell them you were feeling guilty about things in another version of you did in an alternate reality. What do you want, Hiruko?
Oh.
I'm not here because I want to be. The others sent me to ask you something. Ask me what? Tomorrow's day 15. That means there will be another attack. They wanted to know if you'll be joining.
Oh.
Are you going to abandon them? Oh my god, Takumi, you are so childish and pathetic. Do I need to slap you silly? Wait, maybe if you do that, I'll feel a little bit better. Okay, fine. Do you just not care if they get killed? Look, if you get better, I'll be your Dami mommy for a day. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. But they've already been killed. Oh my god, Takumi! She will be your Dami mommy, and you're like, oh no, Nozomi's gonna die. Who freaking cares? All of them, one after another. All of them dead because of me. I just can't. I can't do this anymore. I don't care. Well, Hiruko, this is another failed timeline. Just let whatever happens happen. I can't do anything. Kiriko continued to stare at me, but there was a different look in her eyes now. There was no pity, only contempt. Man, Hiroko trusted you, Takumi, and now you're like, oh no. It's like, come on, man. When she spoke, her voice sounded hoarse, like she was holding back some strong emotion. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Did what you told me on day 10 mean nothing? You told me we could make a future we deserve. Together. What happened to all of us reaching day 100 with a smile? Hearing that is what convinced me to tell you. I felt like this timeline could be different. It was the first time in 146 loops anyone's ever said anything like that to me. I really thought there was something special about this timeline. About you. I thought you might be the one to finally break us out of hell.
Oh.
And now you're giving up. Just like that. How could you? She clenched her fists. Punch him! Punch him! Punch him! The look in her eyes changed again. Now she was glaring at me with pure, undisguised animosity.
Huh?
You weakling! You sniveling coward! Do you think you just give up and mope around for the rest of your life? Who do you think you are? Osamu Dazai? That makes a lot more sense if you actually understand Japanese culture. No, you're worse than that. You're like a mech pilot going crazy from being synced with its navigational system. Or a poser emo band fangirl bandaging her wrists just to fit in. Ask Darumi.
Oh.
And you killed everyone. The you that killed everyone was a completely different person in a different timeline. And he wasn't even in control when he did it. Get a hold of yourself already.
Oh.
You don't realize how much danger you're putting everyone in by wallowing like this? If anything is going to get them killed, it's your own negativity and self-loathing. You're sure as hell not going to protect anyone the way you are now. If you're going to allow the others to protect you while doing nothing in return, you might as well be signing their death warrants. You might as well be signing their death warrants yourself. You're going to get everyone killed, and you're doing it of your own free will this time. That's a betrayal of everything you believe in.
Oh.
What happened to all of us reaching day 100 with a smile? What happened to creating a future where we could all be happy? I've tried everything I can think of, and nothing's worked. I can't do this alone. I need your help. You, Takumi Sumino. You're the only one who can save us. For a moment, neither of us said anything. Hiroko's shoulders were shaking, and she was breathing heavily. Her quick, shallow panting was the only thing breaking the silence. But eventually, that sound became quieter. I guess that's it then. I can't count on you for anything. I'm not going to step on you anymore. Not in this loop, or the next, or the one after that. I will never step on you ever again. Hiroko turned and left the room. While she was talking, something had started to well up inside me. Now a wild, raging energy that was surging through me. I couldn't let it end like this. I didn't know what I was going to do, but this feeling inside was getting stronger, and it had to go somewhere. Before I knew what I was doing, I got to my feet and rushed out the door. Hiroko! She turned around. She looked so sad, so tired. But I looked her dead in the eye and let everything I was feeling come pouring out. I did mean what I said back then. And I still feel the same. I want to create a future where we can all be happy. Not just for day 100, but day 101 and day 102. And when we have our first child, and when we move into the suburbs and have 2.6 kids in a good school district. I want that. More than ever. These memories, this knowledge of the other timelines, they've shown me just how important that is. So, I want you to step on me again. Not just today. Or tomorrow. But step on me every day. I'll fight this cruel destiny that's pushed onto us. A light breeze blew across the roof, ruffling Hiruko's hair. L'Oreal. Because I'm worth it. She tucked a stray lock behind her ear and spoke, looking a little more hopeful than before. What are our chances of pulling that off? Isn't it obvious? I have absolutely no idea.
Oh.
What? The future is an open book. That's how it's always been. I want to create a totally new future. There's no telling when you'll step on me. But even so, I'll still fight. I'll fight with everything I have. I'll fight so you'll step on me, and the others will step on me, and we'll create a future where everyone can step on me. You and I are getting out of this loop.
Let's reach out and grab our future. I won't let it stay out of reach anymore.
I raised my arm and extended it toward the satellite. Hiruko did the same. Leave it to me to make an emotional scene freaky. It was still hundreds of thousands of miles away, solemnly shimmering in the night sky, but somehow
Just
the cult
reach
root
out and
defeated it.
grab it, huh?
Yeah,
Both of us? Together?
that's right.
You really think we can do it?
I don't know. But I'll do anything to make it happen.
But I'll do anything to make you step on me.
Anything?
Yeah.
Leave it to me to ruin the scene.
You did say anything.
Yeah, I did.
Hiruko let her hand drop to her side.
Oh.
All right, in that case, starting tomorrow, you're going to be my servant. Yeah, whoa! Starting tomorrow, you're going to be my footrest. What? You said you'd do anything. Naturally, that includes being my slave, doesn't it?
Huh?
Hold on, that's not exactly what I meant. Although it's not exactly undesirable, but still. I'll be counting on you to get me out of this loop.
Huh?
Yeah, of course, but the footrest thing is... Silence. I'm tired and going to bed. I need to rest up for the battle tomorrow.
Oh.
Well, good night. She gave me a wicked grin before going back to her room. You guys might call me a creeper, but Hiruko was into that. So, I'm just saying. when my narrative turns out to be canon. I'm just saying, Hiruko's kind of into that. Eito's in the back. Oh man, this was better than the other room with the Bachelor. I watched her go and noticed a newfound spring in her step. I, on the other hand, suddenly felt uneasy. I doubt I'd sleep well tonight because I was way, way, way too hot and bothered. I'm having coffee at 5:30 in the evening. Holy, it's 5:30 in the evening and it's already dark outside. What the frick, daylight savings? Oh, I hate it because whenever I'm driving home from work, it's already pitch black, so... I mean, not that I worked today, but... Early the next morning, I woke Hiruko and convinced her to join me. What are we doing out here at this hour? The enemy's going to attack during the morning announcement. But before that, I need to ask you something. What is it?
Huh?
It's about Veshness. In the last 2 battles, you basically told everyone to ignore her. You had us focus on the regular commanders. And you want to know why? It's simple enough. It's because she isn't much of a threat in this timeline. Right, because she's not absorbing people in this timeline. Why not? In most, although not all, other timelines, she starts absorbing cryptoglobin like we do. It's a decision she comes to when listening to our communications in her hoodie guise on day 7. She also finds out about you coming from the future from intercepting a conversation between you and Sirei. But in this timeline, they kept their mouths frickin' shut. She puts it all together. The reason both sides suddenly get so much stronger is because of you. Knowing that, she decides to do the same, breaking her religion's greatest taboo. But none of that has happened in this timeline. Because you didn't mention time travel. Not that you would, having decided to keep it a secret. Why didn't you choose this first? What the heck, Takumi? Because there was a story lock and I couldn't do it until I played other bad end. Oh, fair enough. Now, Veshness doesn't know you've come from the future. Or just how much power can be gained from taking it from others. Do you understand what that means? She's still following the teachings and not absorbing cryptoglobin? Not in this timeline, anyway. Did make sense. That must be why she didn't drain Pakron, aka Adamaki's girlfriend. What does that mean? That doesn't mean she's not a threat after all, right? Of course not. Ideally, I'd like to put an end to her in today's battle. How are we going to do that? We have a new weapon, Sirei and Nigo created. It's what we usually use on day 15, except this time, we don't have to sacrifice Takamaru, and as a result, you take pheromone pills, and as a result, everyone falls in love with you. Wait, did that happen? No, that never happened. Does the word massage mean anything to you? No. Okay, good. Let's leave it at that. Right, but it's usually also unfinished, right? Why do we remember Kyoshka? Kyoshka was epic, though. Kyoshka was freaking epic, man. And then the Sakura tree.
Oh.
What do you think I've been doing while you've been moping these last 2 days? I've been out gathering materials. I know all the ruins so well now, it barely took me any time at all. That's true. If she's been through this over and over again, she knows where to find everything. The bomb is 100% complete.
Oh.
That includes the detonator. No one will have to die setting it off. That was good news, but I felt pretty guilty about it. Hideko had been out there working hard, and I'd been moping in my freaking room. My bad. Don't worry about it. You can lick my boots clean to apologize.
Okay, Mistress Hideko, okay.
Oh.
This bomb is also a lot more powerful than past versions. I gave Sirei and Nigo some pointers to improve it. So we're going to hit Veshness with that today. That's right. We're going to make Vishwaze. Look, I'm not French, okay? Hideko's eyes glinted viciously behind her glasses. Then we heard the morning announcement.
Get ready prepare to spend another day.
Oh. Here we go.
Intruder alert. Defense.
Oh, why is there no music this time?
Yo, what? Where's our epic background music? Oh, there it is.
Right on schedule. Here goes. Everyone was there. You're late!
Where have you guys been? I bet they were off making babies somewhere.
Oh! Such indecency! Do you two think of nothing? Kyoshi, don't believe everything you say here.
Hey!
We weren't doing that! Huh? Didn't Sirei and Nigo tell us the invaders would attack?
Your brother and I were waiting almost an hour. And I lost another 6 of my parlays. Well, hey, they're here now, and that's what counts.
Do we have a read on the enemy? Sirei nodded and pointed to the monitor with his stick.
That's...
Ah, it's the doubles.
Valagartso.
And Zanshin, right?
Apparently, the others already knew about the commanders. Mr. Sumino, please! I'm running out of money! Hideko probably told Sirei and Nigo so they could brief the rest of the team.
You said these two can combine their bodies together?
Kind of like what Takumi and Hideko are doing.
Just like Takumi and Hideko.
God dang it, Konana!
Thank you, Kuda! Read like a book.
Ah, so it was a battle simulation to better understand our enemies' moves.
Yes. Neither of us replied. It would take way too long to start clearing that up.
Come on, let's get out there and start killing! How's the Revive-O-Matic looking?
Oh, don't you worry. It's all fixed up and ready to go.
If you die, you'll be brought back good as new, including your memories.
So, go ahead and die all you want. Go on, stab yourself. I want to see.
Just try to leave someone alive. But you can sacrifice Takamaru.
Yeah, let's do it. Wait, what did you say, Nigo?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry.
Kind of sad we don't get Ato. We have everyone except Ato. No, and Ava. I remember when we first saw this scene, it was so freaking cool. When we saw multiple. It was Hiruko, Takamaru, Darumi, and Takumi.
Stick to the plan, Takumi. Sacrifice Takamaru.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, nothing.
Here we go. Oh wait, we've got a Tsubasa.
Just a quick
You have my thanks.
Leave it to me. This should slow them down.
Oh man. Oh Tsubasa, we all love you.
How's this? Leave it to me. Let's roll. Let's keep I'm good whenever. Hi-ya! Leave it to me. Watch out! We do! I'm taking the wheel. Keep it coming. I'm good whenever. Just a quick drop. Ah, we can't keep on like this. Don't try to stop me.
I'm telling you, the feeling of just killing everyone with Tsubasa is so freaking zen. Like, you don't realize how, like, relaxed I feel when I do this.
Don't try to stop me.
Like, it's almost peaceful.
Like this. Ah! I won't.
Like, just trying to figure out how to fit the rectangles together.
Don't try to stop me. We can't keep on like this. How's this? We did. I won't.
Mr. Sumino! My sister's gambling again! Oh, I can take care of that. Wait,
I'm all set.
wait, what are you doing, Mr. Sumino? I thought you wanted me to take care of the gambling problem. No, no, Mr. Sumino, not like this! Not like this!
I can handle this myself.
No, dear sister! It'll be fine. No more gambling, right? I didn't mean it like that!
Let us begin. My senses are greatly heightened. Leave it to me. I'm stronger than ever.
My only reason to have money!
I can still move. Things aren't looking good. How's this? I can still move. Hi-ya!
We can use Shoma for this one, because Shoma's is always fun.
If you can stand me. My best, well, I'll do what little I can. Yeah. Ah.
Kako should have a therapy arc.
Still crawl.
No, but then... no, but then, Ema will be happy, and we can't have that.
I have to do this. I wonder if I was any help.
Things aren't looking good.
I always say this. What's his name? Shoma was a great idea. Like his unit, his strategy, his skills were really well thought out. It's just unfortunate that, well, it's just unfortunate that it's too easy to win on turn 1 in this game. Let's level up Darumi.
It's killing it. Nice. We can't keep on like this.
Yeah, it's just too easy to win on turn 1 in this game.
Watch out.
Having truly balanced
Ready for
units
more?
versus extremely broken ones.
Wow, that wasn't hard at all.
He's the only one who died besides Cockle.
That's probably because the commanders haven't arrived yet.
I think they're here. Look over there!
Wait, is this going to be like a super easy like playthrough because like everyone is weak? All the commanders are weaker. Is it? Oh, there he is.
Now you face Valagarzo, the paragon of indomitability. Your war ends here. No matter what happens, I will never yield.
Takumi, you better skip
Blood of
this.
my bond.
They're going to combine their bodies, and that's inappropriate. Oh, okay. Sure thing.
Yeah, we know your names already.
We've got a neat little intelligence network of our own, you know?
Everyone seemed pretty confident, but I suddenly remembered how this went the first time around. Like in the thumbnail. Exactly like in the thumbnail. I sidled? I don't actually know how to pronounce this word. How do you pronounce this word? Sidled? Sidled? Sidled.
Sidled.
Sidled. No, it's not side-led, it's sidled. How's it going, Cloud? Sweet Home Alabama? Well, they're married. Valagarza... Wait. Oh my god, we're all siblings! Oh god! Oh no! The only person I could not Sweet Home Alabama is with Ava. Which means Ava is canon. I guess... No, also Nozomi... No, Nozomi doesn't count. Nozomi doesn't count. No. They use the word sidled in Wind Waker. That's the only reason why I hate it. That's actually the only reason.
Hey, Yugamu hasn't made his special drug in this timeline, has he?
It's okay. They're going to combine their bodies and it doesn't matter. Just Nozomi and Ava? You mean just Ava? Just Ava.
The one he used to feed Genshin in the first cycle? No, he hasn't. He hasn't extracted any commander DNA to make it with.
Why didn't you say anything? We could have used Mervrams before we killed him.
It's fine.
Me? Why didn't you say anything?
They're already bickering like a married couple.
I don't remember anything about the first cycle battle with Genshin.
Oh, right, because she was dead. She was right. Hiroko was already dead. I hadn't thought of taking DNA from Mervram. That was on me, but I never expected we'd have to face Zanshin as early as day 15. It's fine. You don't actually have to worry. Hey, let's have sex!
Oh, right. Almost forgot about the whole combining thing.
Almost forgot about the whole they have sex thing.
Being able to merge together like that? I'm so freaking jealous!
Am I just Gaku? I'm literally just Gaku. I hate Gaku. I'm literally just... We know.
Of what? It's better if you don't ask, Nozomi.
See, Nozomi's too innocent. I've always has been.
Don't worry, guys. We can still win this, even without the drug.
Drug? You mean like pheromone pills?
That...
Gaku cosplay. My hair, honestly, I could style it like Gaku pretty easily.
Never mind. Just fight!
All right.
We'll use Kyoshka. Because we generally don't get a chance to use Kyoshka. Because she's usually dead. Bomb, 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 bomb. Oh, I didn't realize that they were they were a 3x3. They were a 9 square boss, not a 4 square boss. Anyway, gee, I wonder who they designed this for.
Let's go! Here we go! This
It's more than trash like me deserves.
Look at how much voltage she gives us. That's crazy. Girl, you cray.
Here goes.
Three.
Let us begin. My senses are greatly heightened.
I just need a hat and a weird platypus shirt. Well, I need, like, ripped up clothes, which I suppose is very easy to do.
Let's give it to him. Rev it up. Setting it up. Hauling ass. Let her rip. Knocked it out of the park.
All right, let's just go.
Onward.
They can't. I'm pretty sure they can't counter right now. So, we need to take these guys down first. I'll use that with Takumi. No, we'll do it with Filibuster.
Let's roll.
So we can get the damage bonus.
Let us begin.
85 to 79, not bad.
Onward.
Here's an attack potion.
Leave it to me.
Here's a desperation
This
potion.
should hinder them. Ooh, I can't stop now.
And 85 is, that's 10 damage. That's good.
Nen. I mustn't submit. I've got you. Don't leave me behind.
Good.
Nen.
We're fine.
This is a try. I'm stronger than ever.
There is a Gaku cosplay at the cost of $140 US, or you can make it for like $10. Just rip up a jacket and like sew it back together. Oh, we have to use Kurara once because she's also dead in the other timeline. There you go.
Don't leave me behind. I can't stop now. Nen. I mustn't submit. Don't leave me behind. You've left yourself open.
Wait, hold on, Kiyoshika. What is that?
Here we go.
I need the kill.
One last strike.
Oh man. Oh man, I forget, like, when the battles are like straightforward, they're so easy. You're back from dinner. How's it going, Kiyoma?
My darling, I couldn't protect you.
Meanwhile, everyone in the Last Defense Last Defense Academy. LOL! Your kid's now an orphan, loser.
And here I made a vow to keep our family safe.
Don't say that, my love. You're a hero.
My only regret is that our little warrior will be left to fend for himself.
LOL, you have a kid! We're gonna kill him too! Takumi would definitely whop whop!
He'll be fine. He is your son, after all.
Look, hand holding? Yeah, they're combining their bodies. Uh-oh.
Can you not talk about your kid right now? It's making it really hard for me to work in dirty jokes.
Oh my god, Kurara really is. LOL, your kid's an orphan! Kurara doesn't give a freaking damn.
At any rate, this means victory's ours. Yes?
Yeah, they don't give a damn.
Yeah, but don't forget what Sirei told us. There's gonna be another one.
So kill them, these two right now. The words were barely out of Moko's mouth when that other one showed herself. Quit, absorb their stuff.
How disappointing. Valagarzo, Zanshin. I thought you were stronger than this. Or did you lose on purpose, so I could take your prey for myself?
As she spoke, a change started to come over Veshness's body.
So that's her battle form, huh?
Honestly, I kind of like Veshness's battle form the least, because she just looks like a person. It's like everyone else's was kind of cool. Even what is it, Ava's? At least Ava's was like a person wearing a dress. So was Pakron's kinda.
We learned a little about it from the intel we got, but
It's still pretty gross looking, isn't it?
Rip Bozo!
Okie dokie! Time to get killing! I guess we're doing this.
Kyoshka, go and sacrifice yourself. I thought I didn't have to sacrifice myself. Yeah, but it's more fun that way. Go. Okay!
Wait. There's no need for us to fight her directly. Sirei? Nigo? Is everything ready?
Honestly, if we fought her directly right now, we could probably have ended the war already. We would just absorb her, and then we'd be done.
You bet! We can fire at any time!
Get back inside the school! Post haste!
It's time to use the new weapon, huh?
wait, new weapon?
You never told us nothing about that.
Everybody looked confused. Obviously, Sirei, Nigo, and Hiruko hadn't felt it necessary to tell them.
There's no time. We'll explain later.
Trust me, guys. Just get out of here.
The others responded and ran back toward the school. Hiruko and I brought up the rear. Once we were all inside, I turned back and saw Veshness walking slowly across the battlefield. See? It's her arrogance that makes her vulnerable. She's just like casually coming along. It's like, oh, look at them run. I will just take my time walking one step. It was now or never.
Fire when ready. Gotcha. Here we go.
Yeah, if Veshness just sprinted at them and attacked, she would have won.
Undying flame bomb! Fire!
Yeah, this time no one's chasing it. It just nukes, man. Do we ever get a confirmation on how she survives this? I guess she just gets out of there in time. I mean, we know that she gets really, really badly injured. Nice work, troops! You did great out there! Look at this martini. It's actually just grape juice, but it makes me feel fancy.
The credit for the final blow has to go to us and Miss Shizuhara, of course.
That's right. We couldn't have done it if you hadn't gotten us those materials.
We are truly grateful. Seriously though, Hiruko? You could have had told us something like that up your sleeve. Yeah, this was no time to butter your lips.
Oh.
The expression is button your lip.
If we had known, I would have stopped gambling for a second. Why did you keep it a secret all this time?
Let's just say I had my reasons.
So Veshness actually bit the big one? She actually gone, or is she gonna show up on day 74 and surprise us because, oh, look at that, we didn't actually kill her? She's got to be. An explosion that strong would have blown her to smithereens. It's true she disappeared without a trace when the dust cleared, but
Since there's no body, there's a chance she survived. Come to think of it, that did happen in most of all timelines. Even after getting caught up, Veshness came back. I glanced over at Hiruko. I'm not going to say anything. She was resting a finger on her glasses, a distant look in her eyes, like her thoughts were somewhere else. Rest in peace, the mom and the dad. That is true. No use thinking about what ifs. I say we enjoy this victory high while it lasts. Takumi, have this drink. I definitely didn't drug it with. Hey!
Stop that!
Maybe next time.
I'm down for that. We gotta take our wins where we can.
Then is it time for the usual? I think so. 1, 2.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated. Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
It's so cheesy. Oh god. So, will we be having a party this time?
We don't have the budget for that! Look, we spent all of it on fish sprites for the comedy route!
This is a military academy, not some hedonistic text.
Don't call out Silicon Valley like that, Nigo. Wow. I should have learned to code. Tired but satisfied, we did a good job, and we went back to our rooms. That night, a little while after dinner, I made my way to Hiruko's room. Ooh!
What? My shoes are already clean.
I'm not here to lick your boots, Hiruko.
What do you want then? My sofa and desk chair aren't broke.
Damn, she's really gonna sit on him! I didn't come so you can sit on... well, maybe I did, but also I wanted to ask you something. You said you'd be counting on me to get us out of this loop. Let's get into the details. What exactly am I going to have to do? Good question. First of all, we need to figure out an actual method of leaving the loop. Can we consider that our objective for now? If you want, but it's not going to be easy. You can't just try anything that comes to mind and hope it'll work. Believe me, I'm speaking from experience. What should we do then? Don't get ahead of yourself. There's something else we have to deal with first. Something else?
Oh.
Tomorrow night, we're leaping to this timeline. Hiruko took out her device and showed me the timeline. This one? I call it the Killer Zombie Bridge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's upstream from the serial killer zombie branches. Hence, the Killer Zombie. You mean...
Oh.
Yes, the timeline where you become a serial killer. Tomorrow we're going there. And we're changing history. Oh. Oh. Let me think. The serial killer time branch line. 16. Day 16. That's where the slasher and comedy route takes place. Oh. Interesting.
Get prepared. Be
After this is the most lore for all. I mean, yeah, because we have time magic now. After breakfast, I headed back to my room. Hiruko said we were going to change history. This still gives me most of the day to do other stuff. Maybe I'll head back to my room and go hang out with someone. Free time! What are we supposed to do now? Oh, Dottery, there you are. Oh, Kako. What's up, Kako? Let's hang out with Kako.
Wow, I hope I can drive this too. Hey, Takumi, can I drive the bus too? I'd really like to experience driving on the open road just once.
You want to drive, but you don't have a license, right?
No, but I do know how to drive. I studied it in a book.
Studying from a book doesn't make you able to drive. The school bus isn't a toy.
You're so mean. Donate to my DraftKings.
I took Kako by the hand as she sulked and led her away from the parking lot. Oh, I guess that's why one of her favorite gifts is the scooter. That makes sense. Let's hang out with Shoma. Where are you, Shoma? 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 Oh, there you are. Isn't it because her dad used to own one? Yeah, but you learn about her liking to drive. You must learn about her liking to drive because each one of these, each one of the events also is supposed to give you a hint for the gifts. Now, I've already figured out all the gifts, but like each one of the events also gives you like a hint for some of the gifts. Shoma, what are you doing?
I'm digging a hole. I wanted to look for creatures in the dirt.
Apparently he's just looking for worms. Day turned to night. Taking care not to be spotted, Hiroko and I snuck out. We made our way along the road that led to the old lab. Along the way, Hiroko began speaking.
Oh?
I discovered the parallel leap machine on my 37th loop.
Uh-huh.
I decided to investigate every corner of this old town and happened upon it by chance. Over the next few loops, I'd go back when my memories returned and tried to learn more.
Mm-hmm.
By the 49th loop, I more or less knew what it could do and how to operate it. So we still don't know who made it or why it's here. Why are you so determined to figure it out, though?
Oh?
You probably won't believe me. Don't laugh, all right? Okay. I heard a voice while I was sleeping. It said, that machine will be your salvation.
Seriously? You said you wouldn't laugh. I'm so sorry.
You must have been hearing things. She ignored me and carried on. I followed her at a safe distance, feeling like I just poked a hornet's nest. I still can't help but wonder what that machine is doing in the first place.
Oh?
Someone here must have been researching parallel universes. Who? Researchers, probably. Turns out researchers research. What researchers? How am I supposed to know? Let's just be grateful we have access to such a useful resource. Like the last time, Hiroko and I dispelled our class armor. We can't wear leap suits in the class armor at the same time, right? We went over this before. The leap suits repel hemoanima. But why do they have that function?
Oh?
Leaping is achieved using cryptoglobin, or rather, using its energy waves. The infinite parallel universes out there exist in a space filled with cryptoglobin. The blood space! Do you guys remember in the Killing Game timeline? Around day 24, Facebook, who we now call Facebook, said, "Oh, yeah, bro, I'm feeling sick. It must be like blood space, bro." And that was when gay Kako entered the timeline. And then after we kill Ato, who is also from another timeline, we say, he says, "Sure, bruh, no more blood, I'm all good, bro." Bloodbending, exactly.
The infinite parallel universes out there exist in a space filled with cryptoglobin energy. It surges in constant waves and unpredictable patterns. To leap, we have to harness those waves. It's almost like surfing. It's canon! It's canon! So, bro, I told you I'm a surfer, bro! What do you think I'm doing when I'm not here? I'm out here surfing the waves, bro! I cannot believe this. What the frick? This is freaking like 90-something streams of build up to this payoff right here. Oh my god. We ride the waves in that space. It's canon that he's a surfer. Oh my god. Shion's surfing in the blood dimension to get to our destination. Doing that without protection puts a lot of strain on the body. Yeah, I know.
You got off easy. Serious sleep damage can affect the brain and rob you of your memories and your ability to reason.
Hey, I'm tougher than I look.
Please take this seriously. If you parallel leap 2, maybe 3 more times with exposed skin, your body will eject all of its cryptoglobin.
Damn, so we just explode?
That means no more revivals. You'll die. And you'll stay dead.
We literally pop like a balloon, god damn. My point is, to avoid leap damage, you have to avoid touching the cryptoglobin energy directly. It's like a wetsuit when you're surfing. Yeah, bro, I can load you up my wetsuit if you want. So that's why the leap suits cover our whole bodies and push it away from us? That's right. Thanks for clearing that up. Question, have you guys ever went surfing? And secondary question, have you guys ever went surfing without wearing something to cover your, like, torso? Like, for girls, maybe you were wearing a bikini. For guys, maybe you were shirtless. It's like, if you don't have something covering you, like, it sucks. Because, like, you have to lay down on your surfboard, and it, like, scrapes you up like crazy. Yeah, so make sure you wear protection before you go surfing, guys. You've never been surfing, but you went jet skiing. I've never been jet skiing. I have another question. You said we're going to change history tonight. What is that going to involve? The same thing as when I went to the Hunt mystery timeline, erasing gay data from Takumi's brain. I've got everything we need here on this thumb drive. That's the thing that Sirei gave you, the cerebral glitch, the thing? Yes. The only difference is that this time we'll be treating the killer zombie version of you. Well, killer zombie... We're on day 16. So, in theory, it hasn't changed between killer zombie or comedy yet. At this rate, Takumi is going to become a killer. Oh, this was when the blood was leaking from his shower because he put it in the HVAC system. We're going to treat him before he can commit the first murder. But that's not all. We've got something else we need to do in this timeline. What's that? In the version of history I know, Takumi actually kills somebody tonight. Does he? In the version we know, Takumi doesn't.
Who's that? Wait, he kills you, doesn't he? He kills Hiruko. Hiruko 2. In other words, me. In both these timelines, Hiruko's still alive. Which means this is a timeline we've never been to. She's talking about yet another timeline where Takumi actually succeeds in killing Hiruko. What? We have to prevent the murder before we move on to treat him. Hold on a minute. I don't remember that timeline. I don't know what to tell you. I'm the one who got killed, and I remember it very clearly. Okay, so either she's lying, or this is a timeline we've never been to. Tonight, around 11 p.m., I'll be killed by Takumi 2 in the biolab. I guess Takumi 2 is the killer zombie Takumi?
Oh.
You probably just haven't recovered those memories yet. Or maybe the writers were too lazy to write that route. Is that why? I guess they did repress a lot of memories. Hey, Hiruko, what time is it? She tapped her glasses near her temple before replying. 9:18 p.m.
Huh?
How do you know? My Wait, she's out here using AR in her glasses. Frick. Apparently AI took over the world by the time we get to this. My glasses have a clock function. The lenses can function as a transparent heads-up display to show me whether the time when I touched them just here.
Oh.
There'll be a problem if you can't keep track of the time. Here, you can have this. She's giving us a smartphone? I have another of my own. Just switch it on and it'll display the time. Hiruko passed me the machine and I slipped it into my pocket. You said 9:18?
Oh.
9:19 now. Then we better hurry up. Leaping takes you into the same point in time, right? We can't go forward or back. That's true, but we can't go yet.
Huh?
Why?
Oh.
Remember what I told you about surfing? Sabra, I remember what you told me about surfing. You said it was freaking epic! Aren't those the tablets from the comedy route? Yeah, huh? Maybe they are. They're from a space filled with cryptoglobin energy. Let's call them blood space waves. Anyway, we can only leap when they're at their highest intensity. Oh, so it's like when waves overlap, I guess? That's why I likened it to surfing. Sometimes you have to wait for a big wave. But when's that going to be? Take a look at the device I gave you. I took it out and turned it on. It displayed some kind of diagram, along with 2 times. Between 10:20 and a 1:15? Yes, we'll only be able to leap during that time. Wait, does that mean we can get trapped in certain dimensions as well until, like, the waves converge again?
Huh?
But you said Takumi 2 kills Hiruko 2 at 11 p.m. So we have 40 minutes! That's right. 40 minutes to get it all done. But it takes over half an hour just to get back. Would you prefer to call a taxi? Wait, what's a taxi? I don't know. It's some sort of old world device. What? Have you heard of Uber? Oh, yeah, I know of Uber. It's like Uber, but if it was bad. Oh. I know it won't be easy, but we still have to try. We waited. Hiruko showed me how to... While we waited, Hiruko showed me how to use the machine. 40 minutes, in and out, Morty. Oh, okay, Rick. I don't actually know what Rick and Morty sound like. Hiruko showed me how to use the machine. Wow, it's a lot more simple than I thought. Everything sounds simple when it's explained to you. I had to put in a lot of work to figure all this out. Well, thank you for explaining it. It was 10:19. One more minute. We'd already changed into our leap suits and adjusted the machine's settings. Let's go over everything one last time. What timeline are we leaping to? The killer zombie timeline! And what's our objective? To save Hiruko!
Oh.
Morty is Shoma, but a little higher. Wait, Morty is Shoma with a higher pitched voice. Okay, Rick. And a little bit more mature. Rick is a smoker. Yeah, I'm a smoker that's drunk. Oh, okay, Morty. 40 minutes in and out, Morty. Okay, Rick. I hit the red button on the control console and we both stepped onto the platform. Okay, let's do this. We finally figured out who the sponsor twins are. It's these two. Wait, here's a question. What if we leap into a timeline where the machine is broken? Or can we just not leap into that timeline? Maybe we just can't leap to that timeline. Takumi's like, did we go anywhere? Did we do it? Did we leap? No. Don't just stand there. We need to get going. Hiruko was already on her way outside. I grabbed an extinguisher. Oh, there's an How did these extinguishers get here? I'm not going to question it. Shouldn't we take off our suits? I can't remember which loop it was, but I tried doing this in my regular clothes once. It didn't end well. There's two Hirukos. This one's a fake. It must be a shape-shifting commander. They captured me and shut me up in a cage in the courtyard from then to day 100. If you want the same thing to happen to you, I won't stop you. Why is he standing like that? Because he's a little special.
No.
Now pick up the pace. You know we don't have a lot of time. Hiruko took off running. I did the same. Run. We still had a ways to go. You have ways to go. So I decided to ask about something. Hey, can you tell me a little bit more about what happened between Hiruko 2 and Takumi 2? It all started around this time, actually. I couldn't sleep. I decided to take a walk around the school. That's when Takumi 2 attacked me. The gay data in his brain must have finally taken over. He chased me to the biolab. He was far stronger than he had any right to be. And he had noodle arms. A gay can draw out superhuman reserves of strength. He slammed my head against the operating table, and while I was still at a daze, well, you get the idea. I never had a chance to fight back. We almost reached the academy. I could see the wall of fire up ahead. Suddenly, Hiruko stopped and picked up something off the ground. Is that a No! 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 Leave it! Leave it there! We'll be needing this. No! 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 She doesn't know! She doesn't know what we know! Oh! No! Hiruko, leave it there! What for? Takumi 2 locked the biolab door behind him when he attacked me. We have to break it down. This is the fastest way to— No! She doesn't know what we know! I was starting to get a bad feeling about this. Hold on. I've seen that power saw kill our friends in this timeline. By taking that into the school, you're putting all of them in danger. That won't happen. We're going to cure Takumi 2. But what if we mess it up? We won't. How can you be so sure? Enough. You're my footrest, aren't you? You'll do anything to help, didn't you? You said you'd do anything to help, didn't you? I guess, but... Then don't talk back. Just do as you're told. She doesn't know what we know. No! Hiruko took off with the power saw and I was killed. Oh, God. Before long, we arrived at the school. I checked the time. It was displayed in the corner. 10:56. We've got 4 minutes. We have to hurry. We barreled through the entrance hall into the hallway. Hiroko kept going. I stopped to say a prayer for Jam and Ninja, and then I kept going as well. Soon enough, we reached the second floor. Maybe the other Takumi will dodge us in this timeline, and then as a result, we'll get the comedy route. I found myself outside the door to the biolab. Hiroko had gotten there before me, of course. I saw the two of them run in here just now. Hiroko 2 went first, then Takumi 2. He was carrying a kitchen knife, just like I remember. In that case, I was right. The door is locked. I pulled on the door myself, just in case, but it wouldn't budge. Then I heard a noise from inside. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. That was probably Hiroko 2 getting thrown around. It's already 10:59. We're almost out of time. Stand back. I barely had time to react before Hiroko revved the power saw. Oh no. Wait! That means she was the one. She was the killer we saw at the very beginning. It wasn't a killer at all. There was a terrible splintering as the door yielded to relentless rotating metal blades. Come on. Following Hiroko's lead, I stepped through the biolab, but I was not ready for what was waiting for me inside. Oh. It took me a moment to process what happened. Hiroko had gone in first, but now... She was... Oh, God! Oh, no! She was crumpled up in a corner. A blow from Takumi 2 must have sent her flying! From the sound of that groan, she was going to be out of action for a little while. On the other side of the operating table was Hiroko 2. She was on the floor and looked pretty out of it, too. Both of the Hirokos were down for the count. Obviously, only one person could be responsible for this. Takumi 2. This version's timeline. Oh, this timeline's version. Dyslexia. Of me. Hey, bro, what's up? I'm gay Takumi. How's it going? Wait, no. I'm gay Takumi. How's it going? Do I really sound like that? Oh my god, yeah. You don't even know. Like, this is what everyone sounds like when they have gay data. Yeah. Why was there a fueled and functional power saw? I don't know, but everyone's dead now. Our eyes met. I froze up. I wasn't used to looking at my body from the outside. It was such a surreal experience. I just stood there, forgetting to breathe. It wasn't long until time started to flow and I was dragged back to reality. Takumi 2 raised his kitchen knife and dashed towards me. I'm like, sorry, but you'll have to die. Nya. Hiroko said the leap suits repel hemoanima. That wasn't a class weapon. It was more than capable of tearing through the suit, as we learned from the Killing Game timeline. He swung wildly, but I did my best to dodge his blows. I wasn't about to let myself get killed, especially not by my own gay doppelganger. Couldn't keep dodging forever. He was sure to hit me sooner or later. I needed a weapon, something I could use to fight back. Right as that thought crossed my mind, my foot brushed against something. The fact that it wasn't spinning was very lucky. It was the power saw. And it was still So apparently he just brushed his foot against the power saw, just not the blade part. Lucky him. I ducked down, grabbed it, swung it to the side. The blade connected with the other me's knife and sent it flying. That didn't stop him, though. He grabbed my arm, trying to take the power saw from me. Ugh! I wasn't going to go down without a fight. I wrenched it away and kicked him in the stomach. Oh, dang, that worked. He slammed against the wall and fell to the floor, his face contorted in pain. Must have hit him pretty hard. But he wouldn't be getting up anytime soon. I took advantage of the lull in the fight to go check on Hiroko too. She didn't seem to have any visible injury. Oh my god, this is the scene that we wake up to in the serial killer timeline. Oh, what the frick. Oh my god. Oh my, it's me! It's literally me in there! With all that strafing around I've been doing, not to mention running over here, I wasn't feeling my best. I fought through the fatigue, lumbered over to this timeline's Hiroko. But just as I was about to reach her... Takumi, no! You don't know what we know! Something slammed into me hard from behind! I staggered a few steps and suddenly I was off balance! Takumi 2 saw his opportunity! And we grappled and we found ourselves near the window! And then... No, Takumi, no! The next thing I knew, I was in the air, with Takumi 2 still clinging to me. He must have tackled me with so much force that he sent us right through the window. Shards of glass were all around us, sparkling in the night air. For one weird disconnected moment, it actually looked kind of beautiful. But then, the laws of physics kicked in and we were falling. Faster than either of us could deal with. Oh, no! My leap suit must have provided some protection, because the falling didn't hurt nearly as much as it should have. I saw the power saw lying on my side. I grabbed it and got to my feet, looking for Takumi 2. He was standing nearby, maybe 30 feet away. It looked like he had just gotten to his feet. He was still swaying unsteadily. Well, I prevented Hiroko 2's murder. There's just one thing left to do in this timeline. We had to treat Takumi 2. I couldn't let him get away now. No! No! Stay away from him! Stay away from him! You're gonna cause... No! I tightened my grip on the power saw and ran towards him. No, no, no! Please, no, no! My double saw me coming and ran. It would be funny to see both of my reactions. It would. We'll see. I might go back and look for that timeline. I stayed on his tail, eventually cornered him right in front of the wall of fire. I raised my power saw and revved it. In light of the undying flames, the blade glinted ominously. No, 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 put it down! I wasn't gonna kill Takumi 2. Obviously, I didn't even want to hurt him. He may be an alternate reality, but he was still me. So what was I going to do? Just threaten him? No, put it down! If he thought I was going to kill him, maybe he'd come quietly. You're such a moron. I decided to go with that and hefted the power saw again. Oh, no, no, wait. Something about this doesn't seem right. Haven't I seen this happen before? Okay, so which one is it? I couldn't have been distracted for more than 2 seconds, but that was all he needed. No, 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 this is the bad timeline, no! What about the comedy? No comedy. Pain flashed across my leg, and my view started to tilt to the side. I toppled over. Everything seemed to slow down. I found myself thinking, I should have seen this coming. Then, my downward movement came to an abrupt stop. I felt my head slam against the cold, hard ground. Even with my helmet on, it was a real shock. I was majorly disoriented. I could barely string a coherent thought together, let alone come up with a plan to fight back. Though instinct more than anything else, I managed to stagger back to my feet. My thoughts were still hazy, but one thing was abundantly clear. I didn't have the power saw anymore, so it must be. Now it's my turn! Oh. Hold on. Give me a moment. Fear took over, and as I ran back to the school as fast as I could.
You won't get away!
The tables had turned. Now Takumi 2 was after me. Fortunately, he wasn't moving very fast, probably because he was weighed down by the power saw. My vision was back to normal, but the haze around the thoughts was still there. I feel like I was forgetting something important, but I couldn't think about what. Before I could figure it out, Takumi 2 had made his move. He discarded the power saw, tossing it aside in the bushes. Now that he'd lightened his load, he was a lot faster than before, and he was gaining on me fast. He and I were the same person, so our running speed should have been the same, except I had a big, clunky leap suit slowing me down. It's only a matter of time before he catches me. I need to find somewhere where I can ditch this suit. Right as the thought crossed my mind, the outline of the school came into view ahead. Look at the symbol. I'll look at it later. I put on a burst of speed, running for the school with all my might. I scrambled into the hallway and up the stairs. My feet were barely touching the ground as I fled along the second floor. Finally, I tumbled into the bathroom. I held my breath and listened as hard as I could. I could hear footsteps in the hall outside. They got closer. They passed by and gradually faded. I've been waiting on that for so long. Face was like, what the heck am I? Shut up, bro. What the heck's I'm watching right now? Yeah, I saw the Ouroboros on his hoodie, or the snake. 10 out of 10. Woo! I let out a sigh and leaned back against the wall. My head was swimming, but I just stood there and spaced out for a while. What am I supposed to do now? I still get that guy under control somehow. Maybe I can hide and try to get the jump on him. This suit's hard to move around in, though. I won't be doing anything stealthy in this. It's too easy for him to turn the tables on me if anything goes wrong. The solution was obvious enough. He's going to get rid of the suit, and then Takumi is going to find it, and that's how he becomes the serial killer. Oh, no! I took off my leap suit. Looking around, I found a supply closet and stowed it in there. Oh, no. I better get going. We need to fix this quick before our window to leap closes. My first move was to find Hiroko. She was probably still in the biolab. I walked toward the bathroom door. But just as I was about to open in... Oh, I see. Could they have hidden in the bathroom? I guess I better check. I said out loud, because I wanted to make sure that there's exposition here, which explains why Takumi number 1 would escape out the bathroom window. Darn it. Why do you have to pick now to think about looking in here? I looked around for an escape. There was no point in hiding in one of the stalls. I'd get found out right away. In that case, there's only one way out. I ran to the window and opened it. I jumped in with all the energy I could muster. But something went wrong. Maybe it was the fatigue, but I couldn't control my posture like I wanted to. I fell. Oh, jeez. Flat on my back, my head hitting the ground with a sickening crunch. I'd really done it this time. My consciousness was leaving me like smoke blown away in the breeze. Right before it all went dark, I was aware of footsteps nearby and somebody saying something.
Takumi, are you okay? Hold on. Stay with me.
That was where my memory cut out for the day. The next thing I knew, my mind melted away into the chaos and confusion. What happened? What happened? Day 17. What happened?
Get prepared. Be ready to.
This is a very eventful timeline. Like, so much is happening. I woke up and looked around. Man, will we ever figure out what happened in the comedy route? I don't know. Will we ever figure out? I woke up suddenly. I looked around trying to orient myself. I think he just dies in the fire. Well, he wouldn't die in the fire because we know that these suits are actually impervious to the undying flames. So he kind of like pretends that he dies in the fire. But like, my real question is, how is all that crap happening in the comedy route? Like, what happens to Takumi in the comedy route that causes him to see all the weird stuff? Like, does he get drugged? Does something go wrong with his brain? Or is it just the comedy route is actually just canon?
Where am I?
I don't know. I really want to know how all the comedy route crap ends up happening.
Can't you tell? It's your room. In the SF timeline, that is.
The San Francisco timeline.
SF?
Steady fundamental. It's the one we started off in.
Steady Why do you... What? Does this branch into the steady route and the fundamental route?
Did you have to carry me here again?
Yes. You need to start taking better care of yourself. I'm not your mother, you know.
But you could be my mommy.
I don't understand.
It's like when a child falls asleep in front of the TV, and their mother picks them up and puts them to bed.
The base route, sure.
I've basically done the same for you. Several times now.
When she put it like that, I did feel kind of guilty. I shifted uncomfortably and sat in bed. What happened after I blacked out?
Oh?
Don't worry about it. We fulfilled both goals. Wait, we did? Wait, hold on. This is kick the attacker. And then here is where the zombies happen. Dodge the attack versus jump out the window. Yeah, so he still becomes a slasher this way. Although maybe this is the zombie timeline. Maybe the one where it worked was in the zombie timeline. No, but the zombie timeline is where he first becomes gay. Yeah, it is too much. Right, I figured we saved Hiruko 2, but what about the other one? We don't need to worry about Takumi 2's parasite problem. I actually had 2 thumb drives. Nigo gave me an extra one. Wait, what? I gave it to Hiruko 2. I've revealed myself to her and explained everything. Wait, does Hiruko 2... Does Hiruko 2 cure Takumi? I don't think she does. Yeah, I don't think she does. I think in the zombie timeline, I think we get jumped by us again. Did she already know about the parallel time leap and parallel leaping? No. Not every me in every timeline has the same memory. She only recovered a few fragments so far. It must have been hard for her to wrap her head around. She managed just fine. I should know. She is a past version of me, after all. I know her history very well. Wait, did it actually... I don't know, I'm confused. I'm not sure what timeline that was. Maybe it's a timeline we've never been to. I even remember what happened next, from when I was her. As Hideko 2, I injected Takumi 2 with an anesthetic and used the repair program to treat him. A program I got from a thumb drive given to me by me, Hideko 1. It's so confusing. That was all well and good, but she hadn't seen it for herself at this time, so it made me a little bit uneasy. It's crazy to think that because of this route, it makes a lot of sense as why she died so early on Route 0. What do you mean? It makes sense why she died so early on Route 0? I took out the device Hideko had given me. Oh, wait. I took out the device Hideko had given me. When's the next blood space wave? Thinking of leaping back to the killer zombie to check on it? Don't you believe me? It's not like that. Either way, we won't be leaping anytime soon. Look at the screen. 1 to 5 p.m. on day 20! Right. We won't be able to leap again until then. Well, it's only 3 days. That's 3 days from now. So we're staying put for 3 days. That's just how it works. Oh, like writing-wise? That's true. Like writing-wise, it makes sense to eliminate Hideko so she can't, like, do all this exposition. What happens on day 20? Well, on day 21, we have this. Decide Ava's fate, which is the Calamity route. Do we ever see... I feel like we saw the sponsor twins in the Calamity route as well, but I don't remember if we did. What happens on day 20? What else happens on day 20? Nothing exciting happens on day 20. What about this route here? Cult of Takumi. Exploration. Wait, what is this one? This one hasn't been... Veshness's route. Resnam route. Yeah, we don't see anything specifically happening in day 20. This one is not a timeline. Not yet. You think we saw one? Okay, maybe we'll see what happens. So we're staying put for 3 days? That's just how this works. Oh, that's just how this works. Do these surges have any kind of pattern? Unfortunately, no. Everything from their variation to their wavelength to their regularity is completely random. But what we do know is that they always occur on the same day, so it's not actually random. We can predict them. Because the blood space waves seem to be consistent across all the timelines. That's how we're jumping from timeline to timeline and then jumping back. If the blood space waves were different, we would jump to one timeline and then we wouldn't be able to jump back. But since we can always jump there and jump back, it seems like the blood space waves are the same for every single timeline.
Oh.
The same goes for the periods when they surge and how long. We never know what we're dealing with until they arrive.
Oh.
We're lucky these devices even allow us to predict the next surge. For now, you'll just have to trust me. So Takumi 2 is really fine now? We don't have to worry about him? That's right. Well, we do go back to the slasher route in the zombie timeline. I do remember that. So we'll be back. We'll be back there at some point. I went to breakfast, and I went back to the roof to think. Our next day is on day 20. Next battle's 21. That gives us some downtime. I might as well go have some free time. Okay, I want to do something I've never actually done before, and I want to see what happens. I want to do an exploration, but a simple exploration. I don't even know what that does. So we'll do a daughter me. I think we need textiles. Yugamu. We need textiles and plants. Plants and minerals, BP and plants. Plants and BP and machine textile. Plants and minerals, plants and minerals. Plants and textile. Oh, plants and textiles. Perform simple explanation. Or exploration.
Game start!
Oh! It just does it for us. Wait, why do we get so many machines? Okay, apparently it'll just like auto do it for us.
Make sure you get. Well then.
Hideko said the killer zombie timeline with Takumi was fixed now. So where was she going to leap on day 20? I had other questions for her too, but I could wait until tomorrow. Yeah, we just get random stuff apparently. Right now, I just wanted to go to bed.
Be ready to.
Thank you, Sirei. Everyone wandered off to do their own thing. At some point, I lost track of Hideko. I guess I'll wait till tonight. And so, I decided to have some free time. Tsubasa! Hee hee.
Being in a garage just makes me so happy. This place is just like my grandpa's workshop.
Tsubasa told me about memories in her grandpa's workshop. Oh, we're bonding, which means we're gonna fall in love in a bus. Hee hee, it's so small. Oh god, Takumi get emotional damage again. Hi, Yugamo. Wanna do a little cooking? We're cooking drugs. You can cook? Despite how I look, I have a rather domestic side. It turns out I could be a good man wife to you, Takumi. Maybe I should be in a house. Maybe I should be a house husband in the future. He's literally. I kid, of course. This is actually more like trading than cooking. I'm working on my poisoning technique. Poisoning? Mixing poisoning in delicious food and leading my target to their eternal rest. A pro assassin must be well versed in the art of cooking. Right, I wish you wouldn't do that training at school. So, you like pheromones? Why did you ask me to come out here? Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we wouldn't be interrupted.
Oh.
But I didn't even bring my riding crop. Nay! I didn't call you out here so you can give me a secret spank, but you can if you want. Do you want me to step on you? Oh my god! It is freaking... Oh my god, it is actually canon. No, not... Oh, okay, maybe. But then what do you want? Hold on, let me dig my heel into you. Yeah, yes, Hiruko. She is exactly what I think she is. It's about leaping. I was worried someone might overhear us if we talked in our rooms. Like how you ended up following me and poking your nose where it didn't belong. I nodded. What do you want to ask? First of all, blood space waves are going to surge in day 20. What timeline are we going to jump to? You really want to know? Yeah. Can I drip molten candle wax on your cowlick? She's gonna get rid of the antenna! No!
Hey!
Why would you want to do that?
Oh.
I want to see what it looks like slicked down. It doesn't work. No matter how much I slick down, it goes right back up. That's how being a main character is.
Oh.
I'm actually still thinking about which timeline to visit next. I'll let you know when I've come to a decision. We switched.
Huh?
2 days ago, you said the PLM was made by some researchers. I don't know for sure. It's just speculation. That's how all his signals get to his brain. Beep, 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 beep. That's why he's such an idiot. It's fine. Let's assume it's true. But which side are the researchers on? Human or invader? There's really no way to tell. From the look of the lab building, it doesn't seem to have any government or military connections. Perhaps they were part of a smaller organization, or built in secret as part of some private endeavor. I mean, think about it. No matter who built it, that machine could provide a huge advantage to the war effort. So the fact that no one's used it means neither side knows it exists. Man, can you imagine if Veshness figures this out? That's what I think anyway. Neither Veshness nor Sirei nor Nigo have ever mentioned it. Not ever? No, not in any timelines I've seen in my 146 loops. So about the most recent loop. Our objective was to change history by saving Hideko 2 and stopping Takumi 2. Did we achieve it? Of course. Hideko 2 is still alive. Takumi 2 was successfully treated. What are you worried about? The fact that it didn't actually happen in the timelines that you lived in? Maybe. It's just, isn't there a timeline out there where we didn't succeed? Naturally. There are infinite possibilities out there in the blood space realm. Actually, there are only 100. But if that's the case, is it even accurate to say we changed history? Isn't it more like we created a new timeline? Kind of like laying down new rails to replace old ones? I mean, yes, if time travel and parallel leaping and different timelines based on different decisions exists, then it means you have no free will. That's literally what it means. Yes, but what of it? I'm just wondering if there's any point. The old rails still exist, so have we really fixed anything? Trust me, there's definitely a point. Why? Let's say there's a train that's destined to constantly run through a fiery hellscape. The passengers inside would be forced to endure constant pain. Now imagine we lay a new set of rails. One version of the train now gets to enjoy a safe, comfortable journey. Of course, one of them is still destined to burn in hell. There's no changing that. But it's better than if we never added the second line at all. At least it gives the passengers a 1 in 2 chance of happening. No, you literally do nothing. Everything you're saying right now is predetermined, Hideko. You have no free will. I think I get what she means, but still... Still having trouble coming to terms with this. What's the problem? Are we even laying down new rails at all? What do you mean? When we left 2 days ago, things played out in the killer zombie timeline exactly how I remembered when I was Takumi 2. The only difference was I was seeing them from the steady fundamental perspective as Takumi 1. The person who attacked me with the power saw when I saw when I was Takumi 2 was me, Takumi 1. It took me a while to notice what was happening, and I still don't understand it. Without meaning to, I ended up making history repeat itself. Almost like it was on rails. Instead of the scary music, it was the Benny Hill theme. And there's that snake in the back of his jacket. It makes me feel like destiny is controlling us or something. And I got to thinking, what if history refuses to change? What if our actions don't create new timelines after all? What if the writers ran out of inspiration and just decided to stop writing at 100 endings? I already told you, Hideko 2 is alive, Takumi 2 has been treated. That's something I wouldn't have happened without our intervention. We created a new timeline.
Huh?
But the fact is history seemed to repeat itself for you is probably just leap damage. I am gas keep, gate light, girl lighting, gate bossing you right now. Remember what I told you. Leap damage can affect your memories and your ability to reason if it reaches your brain. I hadn't made my point clearly enough. I had a feeling that loss of reasoning was also something that happened because it was part of a predetermined history. It's like we couldn't escape no matter what we did. Dang, this is too meta. Hideko and I finished talking and went back to the roof.
Oh?
You look like you're still having doubts. I'm telling you, there is nothing to worry about. We're creating new timelines, and it's changing things for the better. If we weren't, there'd be no point in anything we do in this timeline. Well, the fact that we're thinking that is already predetermined.
Oh.
Don't forget your promise. I'll build a future where we can all be happy. That's what you said. Yep.
Oh.
Does that help? Are you going to sleep better tonight? I don't know. Is the offer to step on me still on the table? No. I'm gonna get you some medicine to help you sleep. Take it, go to bed, and forget these groundless worries, understand? Alright, she gave him the pheromone pill. Wait, what are these red and yellow pills? This isn't the right medicine. Let's get some Tylenol. Dang it. I'll get him next time, that Takumi. She left before I could respond as usual. After that, I took the sleeping medicine that was not red and yellow and sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Nope. Day 19, nothing eventful happens. I jolted awake. Suddenly, judging by the outside, it was already nighttime. I practically slept the whole day away, huh? Sleeping medicine does that sometimes. That's some strong stuff! Weirdly, my face hurt. I had no idea what could have caused that. Wait, what? Why does my face hurt? I looked at the clock. It was 7:15 p.m. At this time of day, there might be people in the cafeteria. I'll go check it out. Why would his face hurt? Hey there, Sumino! You're finally awake! Yeah.
Man, I still can't stop thinking about what we just saw! It was...
No! No! No, no, no!
I know, right? It was so much fun! Nico's talent show, no!
What are you guys talking about?
Nigo's hidden talent, man. It was some next level shit.
Oh, very nice of you to say so.
Right, this is day 19. I always seem to miss it no matter what timeline I'm in.
It was a wonderful performance.
Indeed, it was truly high-class entertainment. I was so inspired, I practically ascended to a higher plane of consciousness. Isn't that right, sister dearest?
I lost another parlay.
Wait, why did she not say anything? Are they fighting yet? Those 6 hours went by in a flash.
We did try waking you up at Takumi. But no matter how hard I slapped you, it didn't do any good.
That's why my cheeks hurt? Well, that's too bad. You should have just taken the pheromone pill. Wait, what? Nothing.
Nico, can you do it one more time for Takumi? I'm sorry, but each of my shows is unique. No recordings, no repeats, no exceptions.
I looked over at Hiruko. Our eyes met. She joined the conversation.
You missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime.
Apparently I was the only one who missed it in this time, too. It's so unfair! I gritted my teeth and glared daggers at Hiruko. She was enjoying this. All at once, her offering to help me sleep made a lot more sense. After dinner, I ran to the war room as fast as I could. Sirei and Nigo were waiting for me. I turned to Nigo and made a sincere, heartfelt entreaty. Please, just this once. I don't need the full 6-hour show. 5 minutes, please.
Sorry, old boy. Like I said, I never repeat a performance.
Can't you make an exception? Give it up, Sumino. You always do whatever Hiruko says.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
The cerebral glitch repair program you gave to her, she asked for it, right? Yeah, well, Shizuhara said she really needed it. And that was enough for you to hand it over?
Hey.
Of course not. All this was on day 4, right? Shizuhara came to us and told us about the loop.
She even told us top secret intel only Nigo and I should know about. That's what convinced me she was telling the truth. And that's when she made us an offer we couldn't refuse. I know which days the enemy attacks will happen. I'll share this information with you, but you have to do as I say in return. I mean, who's gonna turn down a deal like that? Her ultimate goal is for all of you to survive through to day 100. In other words, she wants to win the war just like we do.
Not necessarily.
Her interests and ours match up, so it only seemed natural that we agree to work together. Hence, why I gave her the thumb drive.
Do you feel the same, Nigo?
You mean, is that why I comply with Miss Shizuhara's requests? Not exactly. It's more that I feel indebted to her. She went through the trouble of forcing me away from second to last Defense Academy on day 6 after all. If I had stayed, I'd surely be a lifeless pile of scrap. I'd have been obliged to self-destruct at some point as well. I'm just so grateful that it didn't have to come to that.
I didn't give up. I begged Nigo to show me his hidden talent for a while. Honestly, I would be so pissed off right now. God, I would feel like I didn't even belong. Like, have you guys ever been in like a situation where like everyone knows a secret except for you and they're like, we're not going to tell you a secret? It sucks. It sucks so bad. Like, that has destroyed friendships for me before. But my pleas fell on deaf ears. I returned to my room and got to bed. Despite not doing very much on that day, I fell asleep pretty easily. That night I had a dream about Nigo juggling flaming torches while playing the theremin?
Get prepared. Be ready to...
After breakfast, I looked for Hiruko. I found her on the roof. I made sure no one else was around before speaking to her. Hey, you got a minute? You want to know about today's leap, I assume? Yeah, we can go starting at 1 p.m., right? There's plenty of time to train in the meantime. Don't forget, we have a battle coming up tomorrow. Have you decided where we're going? Where are we going? Find out next time. God, this is such an interesting route. This is a really dense route. Like, there is so much content in this route. Nigo's secret talent is the Club Penguin. Oh my god. Rest in peace, Club Penguin. You're confused, I'm confused. We're all confused. We are all freaking confused, man. Oh my god. But I am enjoying this. I can't believe we're almost done with this game, man. I think this might as well be our last route. You didn't get a Takamaru yawn? Sorry. But yeah, I am excited to see what happens next. Question for you guys, and this is a weird question. Now that let me just go off topic for a second. Do you guys feel like everything is hyper sanitized nowadays? And when I say sanitized, I don't just mean clean. I mean, like, if you look at every like fast food restaurant, right? The interiors always have this like sleek modern look. McDonald's has it. Burger King has it. Carl's Jr. has it. It's all like hyper trendy, sanitized, like very straightforward and clean type of like what is it? Interior. I feel that I see that in fast food. I see that in restaurant chains. I see that in like different stores like Target and Walmart. It's like, do you guys feel like everything, like all buildings are like hyper sanitized to look exactly the same? Like no restaurant, I feel like every restaurant I go to doesn't have a personality anymore. It's always like white walls and white like vinyl tables or plastic tables, and it's all looks exactly the same. You come to eat chicken nuggets, not enjoy the interior. I mean, that's fair, but if we go back to my old boomer days, when I was a kid, in my day, it's like, back then, I feel like at least every fast food restaurant had its own like personality, right? They all looked a certain way. It's like, if you guys remember, I don't know if you guys have a restaurant called Islands that near you, but Islands had this like, this tropical theme going on. McDonald's had the golden arches and like, what is it? Ronald McDonald. Burger King was like also had its own personality. I don't really remember exactly, but like when McDonald's had whimsy, yeah, you thought it's gonna be flying cars. Hey Kiyoma, welcome back. No, I just thought, it's just really sad to see like everything is like corporate nowadays. It's like, when I go into a McDonald's nowadays, it doesn't look like a restaurant. It almost looks like an office building. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, restaurants kind of look like office buildings now. And then like, what is it? Other places like, I don't know, like drink stores look like office buildings. I feel like, to an extent, a lot of department stores now just look like office buildings, if department stores even exist, because they're all getting bought out or getting destroyed by Amazon. But yeah, it feels like everything is like super hyper corporate. White and wood. Exactly. It feels like every single meeting room or like synergy room I have ever seen in an office building. It looks like McDonald's. Back in my day, we went to McDonald's for birthday parties. It's like, dang, those were the days, man. McDonald's had fun. McDonald's had the ball pit. I don't think they have the ball pit anymore. It's too unclean ever since COVID. Some places do. Well, some places still have it physically, but they might have it like closed off or something like that. Because nowadays, like, everyone's like, oh, it's too unclean. I feel like everything has become so hyper corporate, hyper like HR. It's like everything has to fit the mold so they can make money off of it, or some architectural reason or something like that. It's like nothing has personality anymore. It's like one of the things I think about is the suburbs. like you know, like suburb homeowner associations. Hell yeah, homeowner associations. Like, if you want to paint your house, you have to get the homeowner association approval. Because if you paint your house blue and your neighbors don't like it blue, it's like, oh, well, you know, it's going to affect how your neighbors feel, and it's going to look different and stand out. And we don't want people to stand out. We want everyone to fit in your home. You know, like the suburbs have that problem. So it's like, yeah, it feels like everyone needs to fit in. No one's allowed to have opinions. Everything has to be hyper corporatized, hyper HR. You live in the suburbs, so you kind of get the idea, you know. What is it? I spent some of my childhood in the suburbs as well, so you know, I kind of get the whole, like, you know, everyone has to fit in, and you know, you make sure you park in this way and not in that way, and you can't put, and kids can't do chalk drawings on the sidewalk because that's going to make other people feel like their houses are ugly or something like that. It's like, oh man, let the kids play with their frickin' chalk. You can always wash it off later. Yeah, but that's just kind of how I feel about it, man. I just realized that most buildings don't feel unique anymore. They feel like you're there to pick up food. Exactly, right? It almost feels like every building is like a warehouse to pick up something and leave. It's like, if you guys ever go to one of those trendy like salad spots, I don't know if you guys have like a Sweet Green or a Mendocino Farms or a Urban Plates. Those are like the trendy hip salad and health food stores or something like that. They always have this counter where it's like, pick up your order here. And so what people do is they use their mobile phone to order, and then they go inside, they grab their bag, and they leave. Zero human interaction. It's literally just a warehouse. It's literally just a warehouse where people prepare food, put it on the counter, and then the people walk in, they grab their bag, and they leave. It's like, it's hyper corporate, it's hyper trendy, it's all about efficiency. There is no feeling of like belonging. I'm talking about this because yesterday I went to a Mendocino Farms to try it for the first time. And it was the most like, I felt like I was going blind. Everything was white. It's like the walls were white, the tables were white, the chairs were like this really light baby blue that like nobody would ever buy. Your food for less from your childhood never really changed. It feels like a really good supermarket. They even have little boards that show farm animals. Yes, exactly, right? In the old grocery stores, I remember the old grocery store I went to in my hometown. They had these like little figurines of meat and cheese and milk, and they would like float up in the, they were kind of like hanging from the ceiling, and they would just like dangle there. The places you live still have the same. I mean, like, I think back, yeah, so you guys, if you guys remember, like, the old stuff, like, you have, like, little boards that have, like, pictures and stuff. Yeah, for me, it was, like, they had these little plastic, like, maybe not plastic, but these little, like, massive figurines. So, like, there was, like, you would go to the milk section, and on top of the counter was just this massive bottle of milk. It's not really milk, it's, like, a figurine, right? But it's, like... yeah, it's hanging on the ceiling and the bottom of the board. Yeah, exactly, right? Back then, there was like personality to all these things. People took pride in like making you feel like things were fun. It's like nothing, it feels like nothing is allowed to be fun anymore. Do you guys know what I mean? It's like fun detected, get rid of it. You're not allowed to have fun anymore. Nowadays, you don't even order with, like, I remember like me, if I go to like a Jamba Juice or something like that, I wait for the cashier to come in, and then I kind of like laugh a little bit about the menu. Can you tell me about this? Oh yeah, well it's like this. Haha, okay. Well, you know what? I'll have that. That sounds good, right? And so you kind of like talk a little bit and banter a little bit. Now when you go to Jamba Juice, you order through like a screen. Like, I was standing at the cash register or the cashier or the front waiting for someone to take my order. Like 6 minutes later, someone saw me. He's like, oh yeah, you just used the screen. It's like no human interaction whatsoever. Even though the supermarket of food for less has never changed, I'm happy. Even though the supermarket of food for less never changed, I'm happy you didn't change because it didn't become a boring. You're happy it didn't change because it didn't become a boring supermarket. Exactly, right? Yeah, it's like, you know, like I would always prefer to shop at places where, you know, I feel welcome. But here's the thing, people don't shop anymore. Everything is on Amazon. So there's no need to make people feel welcome because nobody's going there anymore. You were away for the stream for too long. How's it going, Brian? And I feel like that's also true of video games. Every video game has to like be politically correct and socially correct, and like the same thing is true for like cartoons nowadays. It's like I feel like every single cartoon has this like Steven Universe cell shaded style. Like I feel like every cartoon looks like Steven Universe, and I've never watched Steven Universe, but I know exactly what it looks like, right? Do you guys know what I mean? It's everything, right? It's like we're not allowed to have fun detected. You watched it before? I mean, people say Steven Universe is good, and don't get me wrong, so sure, maybe it's good, but now every cartoon looks like Steven Universe. Have these like goofy, like, oh wait, what do they call it? Bean mouth. Yeah, look up the term bean mouth on like Google Images. It's like every Disney movie has these like weird like round mouths now. They all like like that. And Steven Universe definitely had that. Yes, Steven Universe had bean mouths, but I feel like at the same time, you know, it had its own style. Now it's like, I feel like Steven Universe has become like the standard of like cell shaded, pastel style colors. The more you think about how things used to be, I feel worse. I just want to appreciate what we have and not bitch all the time about the present. You know what? Fair. Leave the bitching to me. I'll bitch enough for all of you guys, okay? So you guys can enjoy your lives. I will take it upon myself to bitch enough for everyone here so that I will try to make things better. You guys can just enjoy your life. Like, even nostalgia could be limiting. You don't need me to do that. Your life is great. Well, good for you. Meanwhile, in France. Oui, oui. Like nostalgia. No, don't get me wrong. I think nostalgia is nice, and sometimes nostalgia is helpful for certain things, certain ideas. But I feel like nowadays nobody innovates. For example, when did the MCU start? The MCU started in 2008. Now it's 2025. They've been going for 17 years. And it's all exactly the same. Every single thing is exactly the same. Like, you can only tell superhero stories in so many ways until you gender bend the superheroes. What is it? Thor, Love and Glory, or whatever it is. So what do they start doing? They start girl powering. They start gender bending. There's like Thor, Love and Peace. Love and Peace. There's what is it? There's She-Hulk on like Disney Plus, which got terrible reviews. We had like, okay, well, we ran out of ideas, so let's just buy Star Wars and make the worst Star Wars movies. Didn't I say you're going to do one more Genshin stream? Maybe a Gamba stream. No, I wouldn't do Gamba. Maybe Genshin. I've been playing through Natlan. I do like Natlan's story though. I'm almost done with Natlan's story, sorry. But, yeah, Rogue One, I heard Rogue One was good. Okay, I heard Rogue One was good. She-Hulk felt like they were trying to give girls an unrealistic way of having power. To be honest, I don't know. All I know is the meme of She-Hulk twerking. And it's like, well, that's what you guys, that's the direction you guys went. You have run out of ideas that your award-winning idea is She-Hulk twerking with, I think, Cardi B. I forgot, was she like twerking with some rapper or something like that? It takes effort to seek what you don't know. I totally agree, which is why we need people who are more interested in doing this thing, more willing to put in effort, and not these, like, I'm gonna say it, freaking ADHD, millennial, the theater kids who are still upset with their father because they grounded them that one time, which prevented them from going to that party, and they never forgave them. Okay? How do you do, fellow kids? I am a freaking millennial, okay? I will say, all this crap, I apologize for my freaking generation, okay? My generation is filled with freaking Labubu addicted, pumpkin spice latte drinking freaking, oh my god, freaking women who spend all their time on Tinder, okay? With 6 figures of student debt, with a bachelor's degree in political science where you got straight C's, okay? Don't get me wrong, you can do stuff with political science, but political science is the degree you do when you don't want to do anything. With a side of brainwash. Okay, you know what? It was my freaking generation that, you know, that introduced freaking Skibbity Toilet to the rest of the younger kids. My generation destroyed Gen Alpha, okay? Oh my god. Hawkeye's MCU series was actually pretty good and gave it a realistic way of being a successor, being a girl, and it actually made sense. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we shouldn't have female superheroes, and I think, you know, that's good. It's good that Hawkeye was able to have a female successor. Although, isn't Hawkeye's successor Arsenal? Wait, no, that's DC. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Green. I'm thinking of Green Arrow. I don't know who Hawkeye's successor. I don't know Marvel very well. Yeah, but yeah, it's like, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be female superheroes. I'm saying that, you know, you can see when people have run out of ideas when they just start gender bending superheroes. It's like, okay, well, Thor, here's a movie about Thor. Well, that was popular back in 2008, and now it's like 2023. Let's just make him a woman and tell the exact same story. Hopefully nobody knows. You guys know that meme? It's like, oh, can I copy your homework? Okay, don't copy it. And then they copy it. It's like, that's where we're at right now. Gen Z is clearly the only generation that still has a chance. No, you guys are dead too. Because Gen Z, I feel like it's just full of a bunch of Disney adults now. Your early gen... Wait, this is the age... Then is the age where people come back into your life. I'm early Gen Z and I can't find anyone. Is this the age where people come back into your life? Honestly, as you get older, you spend time with less and less people. It's like less and less people like actually want to be friends. It's like you as someone who is, you know, currently, you know, doing like working, right? I have like 2 friends that I chat with. And the rest is like, you know, I don't really care. It's like, you know, I can, you know, we kind of have like And I'm mentally ill too. We kind of have like this like thing where it's like, oh, we're friendly, we recognize each other, how's it going? But it's like, you know, I'm gonna be honest, if you can find like 2 friends to stick with you for your entire life, that's all you need to do. That's literally all you need. Those are still millennials. Okay, you know what? Gen Z is the group that like jokes about suicide. Do a backflip! Yeah, you can meet people by doing hobbies. That's one way to do it. Yes, we are. You guys joke about suicide and gambling all your money away. In other words, you guys are Ima and Kako. My human interaction is my chat. Yes, this is all I'm getting all week. As someone who has seen this, yes. You guys are just Ima and Kako at this point. Either I'm joking about dying or running parlays on DraftKings. I lost my 50-50. Emotional, damn. No, the emos were definitely in my era. It's like these like freaking scene kids, man, from like 2005. Oh my goodness. We are the generation that was screwed up by Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance. Oh god. Yeah. I'm just hoping that some good video games come out so we don't have this hyper corporate video game stuff over and over and over and over again. Assassin's Creed did it. Ghost of Yoltay did it. It's like, if you guys played Assassin's Creed Shadows or Ghost of Yoltay, you guys know like how like there are these mini games that are completely unnecessary. Does Ima and Kaka will always be a staple. I'm considering putting them somewhere in the channel. Like you know how like nowadays like there are these mini games. You apologize for calling me a Linkin Park reject. I am kinda. You know, what is it? I grew up on Numb and What I've Done, you know, and Transformers. There's a lot of art in them, so you could probably try to ask artists to make a cheap version of them. For what are we talking about? For what art? You mean Ima and Kako? Maybe. But anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Like, yeah, if you play Ghost of Yoltay, which I actually don't recommend. I loved Ghost of Tsushima, and Ghost of Yoltay was really disappointing for me. And also Assassin's Creed Shadows, and also other games similar to it, because it's a time-wasting simulator. It feels like every single game nowadays just gives you extra things to do so it can build up playtime. It's like in Ghost of Yoltay, there's this thing where like you have to play your instrument, and then when you play your instrument, you unlock a new hat or something like that. And it's there's like 100 of them across the map, and so you have to go over here and play your instrument, and go over here and play your instrument, and you have to do it if you want to unlock the special new sword attack. It's like, why do I need to freaking play my instrument in order to get a sword attack? And it's just like these monotonous mini games that are completely pointless. Like Assassin's Creed was also the same thing. In order to level up, you had to go around the world and collect paper. It's like, why do I need to collect paper to level up instead of, you know, just playing the game? Oh my god. Legend Z was pretty reasonable. I heard the gameplay was good. The graphics were awful. I love how Ima and Kako are so relevant here that the protagonists, yes. Honestly, Ima and Kako are like, man, like, they are mirror images of me when I'm trolling. Anyway, I'm done complaining about life. Gaming is an 8 or 8.5. Graphics are a 6. Graphics are a 6? That's a lot better than I thought. I mean, I've only seen a few clips, but I feel like, you know, graphics... People have compared it to Nintendo GameCube graphics. Congratulations on my 100th 100. How's it going, Meep? It would be fun to have them in the background. Maybe. Maybe. I've been thinking about that, but I can't spoil the surprises. Anyway. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you. We had a stream. Well, at the end of the stream was just me complaining about life. The 100th stream, Last Defense Academy. Overworld graphics are bad. Pokemon and people are fine. Okay. That's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah, there are a few games I've been looking forward to as well. But yeah, we'll see. Like, nowadays I feel like I don't really buy AAA games anymore. I'm just so disappointed. Maybe Mario and stuff like that. Mario games are generally good. Zelda is generally good, but like usually all the other games, like Halo has been awful, although I don't really play first-person shooters. Like I said, most Ubisoft games, BioWare, EA. I'm terrified about the next Fire Emblem. You know, we were talking about that last time. Yeah, I'm afraid that the new Fire Emblem will go further down the Engage sinkhole. Because I was talking about how because Engage died to an extent because of what Fire Emblem Three Houses did, which was it brought in so many people who were more interested in the visual novel aspect of the game that they didn't really think too hard about anything else. The strategy layer, they didn't really think about the plot or the world building. Like, if you think about the world building, of Engage, every country has 2 royalty that join your team, and each one of these royalty has 2 retainers that join your team, and that's your entire team. It's like 2 royalty, 2 retainers. It's so incredibly formulaic. It's like, okay, here we meet royalty 1, then royalty 2. Here we meet royalty 1, then royalty 2. Here we meet it's like compared to like the battle for succession in Fire Emblem 7, or like what was it? If you like in Fire Emblem 7, like there was a whole, there was one arc where Lynn was trying to save her grandfather because he's under assassination plot by her brother, like his brother, who's trying to steal power from him. And then after that eventually plays into a larger plot where Ellawood is trying to stop a cult group, and then this cult group is playing with the political powers of the country of Bern, and it's like that was good. Genealogy, I've never played Genealogy, I'm sorry. Yeah, Engage wasn't really a game. Like, Engage was mini games in a visual novel. And don't get me wrong, I love visual novels, which is why I'm freaking playing 100 Line. But it's like, I have this belief, right? I said this last time. I said this last time in my last stream. I hate first-person shooters. I hate them. They are awful. Every time I play a first-person shooter, it sucks, and it could be like the top-ranking first-person shooter. It's like the most popular ever. I hate it. But every once in a while, I run into a first-person shooter that I really like. I was like, oh, I actually kind of like this game. This game is kind of fun. And then it gets terrible reviews. And I ask, why is it getting terrible reviews? It's actually kind of fun. And, that leads me to realize, if I like a first-person shooter, that's going to be a bad first-person shooter. Because I don't like first-person shooters. So if I like the first-person shooters, it means they are appealing to something outside of their audience. And that's, to an extent, what Fire Emblem did. Fire Emblem, to a large extent, was originally, this strategy game that had some, like, lore, world building, and, like, a lot of characters, but a lot of it was like the strategy and how the politics plays into the strategy, right? Some people say Fire Emblem 7 story wasn't particularly interesting. I found it interesting because there was a whole bunch of like politics going on. But yeah, but like you look at Fire Emblem Three Houses, they had a war, but what it did is it looked so pretty that a lot of people tried it out, and in addition to the strategy, they added all this story and dialogue and voice acting and all like branching pathways and all that. And so people who weren't interested in the strategic layer of the game tried it, and what they did is they're like, okay, I like this game and the story is interesting, but I don't like the strategy, so I'm just gonna play it on easy. And in fact, most of the people who I know who played Fire Emblem Three Houses played it on easy because they didn't want to play the strategy. They just wanted to see the story. And so it attracted a lot of people outside of its core audience. But Engage doesn't even have... Exactly. No, don't get me wrong. Like, what happens is that at first, Three Houses brought in a lot of people who were only interested in the story. And so Fire Emblem saw that and they said, oh, look at all these people who are interested in the story. So we'll just make it a visual novel with silly characters and people will play it. And let's not worry about the strategy part. We'll just, put a few barricades over here and maybe we'll put the boss over here and that's it. Yay! And so they expected that people would play it for the story. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people played it for the story. But as a result, the people who were invested in Fire Emblem, they didn't like it because essentially it wasn't really Fire Emblem. You wouldn't call that a story. Well, it was silly characters and it was essentially, I call it awakening writing. Like it's Fire Emblem Awakening writing. Oh my god, Divine Dragon, you're so amazing. I married that girl, by the way. But Divine Dragon, oh my god, he's so cool. It was essentially making your player feel good. Yeah, it was worse than Awakening, okay? You see you were going with that, but what about a single-player, low-poly, absolutely crack-addicting, in my opinion, first-person shooter? I probably wouldn't like it, because first-person shooters honestly make me dizzy. I'm going to be honest. You should try Fire Emblem. I've heard a lot about it. I mean, it's fun. I like Fire Emblem. But yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't like first-person shooters unless they're like slow-paced and like characters have a lot of health and they don't die instantly. Because like I feel like whenever I play a like Call of Duty or something, I walk out of the starting zone and I immediately get headshot, and like that's my entire experience. Don't try the one you're thinking about. Yeah, it's like I don't play first-person shooters. Like the first-person shooters I enjoy are very slow, and to a large number of people, that's not what they play first-person shooters for. So, here I am being an old man playing my Sudoku while everyone else is out here playing Subway Surfers. But yeah, that's how I feel about Three Houses. And I feel like that's true of every single game nowadays. Every single game is now attempting to appeal to just a general audience. It's like, who is this game made for? It's made for everyone. Well, then it's made for no one, right? That's how I feel about all these games nowadays. Anyway, Ultra Kill is very fast. Yeah. Do you know what's a game I really liked? Super Hot. And Super Hot got a lot of fun reviews. A lot of people like Super Hot, but it was also not a shooter. It was a puzzle game, right? Super Hot was not a shooter. Yeah, trying to appeal to too many people and not appealing to anyone. This is actually how I feel about Expedition 33. I haven't played Expedition 33, by the way, but there are so many people who are saying, like, have you guys seen these reviewers who are saying, like, Expedition 33 revived the RPG genre or something like that. Oh, Expedition 33 is a callback to the old RPGs. It's like, what are you talking about? There have been a whole bunch of RPGs. There have been Super Neptunia. We don't talk about Super Neptunia. Well, I'm a simp, but there's been Neptunia. There's been Persona, and then from Persona we had the Metaphor series. There's been, all the Final Fantasies. There's been... It's like there have been so many RPGs. There's Octopath Traveler. There is and from that also Triangle Strategy. I'm scared to say that because I know some of you are interested. Like, Triangle Strategy? What? Yeah, there's Octopath Traveler, and from Octopath Traveler there is, let me open up my Steam as well. Let's see. There's the Yakuza, Like a Dragon, with frickin' what's his name? Kasuga. Self-report. Yeah, there is I'm just what is it? I'm trying to look for the ones that won't get me canceled. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, what is it? If you want to do something different, there's like Valkyria Chronicles, there's, XCOM, there's a lot of indie games as well. It's like, there have been so many like JRPGs. What about, what is it? What is that one called? Tales of, the Tales of series. There's Pokemon, absolutely, right? There's so many JRPGs, and there are lots of people, or just RPGs in general, but there are so many people out there who aren't familiar with RPGs who say, oh, Expedition 33 revived the RPG genre, and that scares me. Literally no games before Expedition 33. That actually scares me, because what it means is it appealed to a very wide audience. And from what I understand, Expedition 33 is a really good RPG. It just also has really good other things as well. Good graphics, good story, good plot line, good, good menu system. People underestimate how important that is, right? So it's like, Digimon, sure, right? So it's like, it's just a really good RPG that also has really good other aspects. But my biggest fear of Expedition 33 is because it did so well in the other aspects that people who don't really know or really like RPGs, they probably would they play Expedition 33, they play it on easy, the same way that with Fire Emblem Three Houses, they play it on easy because they don't really care about the RPG, and then everyone sees Expedition 33's success, and they're like, oh, look, so what we need for a successful RPG is all this other stuff. But that's not true. No, Expedition 33 just did everything really well. But people are going to see Expedition 33 and like, okay, we need to focus on the other stuff to attract the general audience, instead of, thinking about people who like RPGs. And to an extent, people would stop with the measurements contest and discussing anything game related. Yeah, to an extent, yeah, absolutely. And maybe not. Wait, hold on. What? A lot before Expedition 33. Yeah, Octopath is from 2008. Is it from 2018? Dang, I keep forgetting. 2018 is actually a while ago. Dang. But anyway, yeah, it's like, yeah, and I feel like that process is the same process I'm seeing at McDonald's, which goes back to the beginning of this conversation, which is everything is hyper sanitized to attract like the general people. And so it's like, what's going to happen with Expedition 33, because it attracted everyone, is people who RPG Maker, that's an actual thing. So no, people who make RPGs are going to just appeal to the general audience and not really think about what made RPGs. It's the same thing with first-person shooters, like I said, right? If they appeal to me, they're not making a very good first-person shooter. I don't like first-person shooters. So if I do like it, that means they've done something wrong. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, but it feels that way. It feels like everyone is just trying to live in this hyper-sanitized world that makes everyone happy, and as a result, making no one happy. It's like, for example, there are a lot of games where they don't have blood anymore. It's like, I don't care if you have blood, just make it M for mature. It's like, do you think there's like this 12-year-old kid who's going to play like a game where you're running around in a hospital full of psychos and murdering people? It's like, no, chances are that's going to be an adult. So, anyway. Yeah, that's just how I feel about, not really just games, just the direction of the world in general. And so, long story short, if you guys have a different opinion, just, they need more microtransactions. Oh, God. Anyway, Kako has to go pull for her 50-50 now, so I better get dinner. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. I love you guys. If you have any quests for me, I'll see you all next time.